You know who
You just
does
hear,
have a great theme song?
oh, if you play The Undertaker, I'm gonna punch you. Oh yeah, baby, that's American Badass Undertaker, though. Okay.
That was Eric Bischoff.
Oh, I thought it was American Badass Undertaker.
No, that was I'm back and
Oh,
better than
fuck.
ever.
Okay,
Got a
well, I
knack
fucked
for
that up.
making things.
I thought that was American.
Whatever.
I didn't even hear it at first. Well, I mean, I heard it clear as day, but I honestly legit thought it was fucking American Badass Undertakers.
No, I do love that theme song though. Dead
Yeah, his is
Man Walking.
Dead Man Walking. Dude, my throat hurts so bad from doing the Hulk Hogan. But you know what's not going to stop me from doing the Hulk Hogan is doing the Hulk Hogan, brother.
Dead man walking. What did you say? Flagpole.
Take your stinking paw off me, you damn 38!
No! You're a wizard, Harry.
In spite of everything you've done for them, eventually they will hate you.
And I care! What is the deal?
No, do me a favor, Captain. Go fuck yourself.
Language. Why so serious?
What's your favorite scary movie?
Vengeance. Avengers! Assemble.
And we're here to talk about Barbie 2023 with Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling.
I wish.
So what did you think of Barbie with Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling?
There's a lot of pink in the movie, and I rather enjoyed that about it, so don't judge.
Did you bring your rollerblades?
Absolutely, who didn't?
Ah, exactly. Oh, wait. I don't think we're talking about the Barbie movie 2023. I don't think that's what we're talking about at all.
We're talking about the Barbie movie 1998.
Oh, that's probably what we're talking about. No, wait. I don't think we're talking about that one either.
Oh, are we talking about Money in the Bank 2023?
No. We're talking about the Barbie, Transformers, and G.I. Joe crossover movie.
Oh, that's going to be...
That would be amazing.
That's going to be the credit to Barbie 2023. I see.
Optimus Prime just rolls up and, Barbie, we need to roll out.
This is That's So Random, by the way. A show that has been dead for like 2.5 years.
Yeah.
However
It died because of...
sickness.
Oh, really? So we're not here for sickness and in health. Okay. I got sick.
No, the podcast got sick. The podcast itself was sick. So I had to be nursed back to health.
Oh. Did it catch that one disease that everybody had during that time?
Ligma?
Or did it just... Yeah. Yeah, I got a little bit of Ligma and Bofa.
Oh, okay, so which Barbie are we talking about?
We're talking about Money in the Bank 2023.
Oh, yes, Money in the Barbie Bank.
Money in the Barbie Bank. You know, I bet Barbie will make bank.
I'm sure it will.
You know, everybody's been talking about how the movies are dying because I guess like the last couple movies that have came out.
Every big budget film doesn't make money. I wonder why every big budget film doesn't make money. It's almost like we don't need fucking 30 big budget movies every single year.
What I've heard is people like, oh, Indiana Jones didn't make its money back, so you know what that means. It's like, well, if people go and they
make an Indiana Jones movie again.
Yeah.
I guess that's what that means.
But also, it's like, if you go watch a movie and you're like, man, this movie was terrible, then I'm like, man, I love going to the movies, but I really don't want to go watch a bad movie. I'll just wait like 2 or 3 weeks and it'll be out on streaming somewhere.
Yeah.
So, that's what I do.
Sometimes I will just go and see that bad movie, because why not? But that's just me. I don't have a family.
I don't have a family either. I just don't want to waste my time. And you know what movie I feel, to this day, I feel guilty about never going and seeing in theaters?
What?
You would never guess it in a million years, but I'm going to give you one guess.
Spy Kids 3.
It was actually Spy Kids 2.
Damn.
Oh, no way. I read that wrong. It was Godzilla vs. Kong. And I don't know why.
Because it was on HBO Max the same day. That's probably why.
Yeah, and I feel so bad because I recently rewatched all the Godzilla movies.
Speaking of Godzilla vs. Kong, I'm pretty sure I still have this file out there somewhere of our episode on it that never got uploaded. There's a lost file out there.
Yeah, there's a lost one. Oh my goodness.
I think I still have it, dude.
Oh my goodness. I wonder what terrible opinions I had about it, man. I bet they still
I know that the Rise of the Planet of the Apes one is out there too, and I know I said some stupid shit in that one, so I'm certified to find it.
You know what's funny is I would like to think I've matured since then, but I know for a fact almost all of the things I said would probably stand true to this. Probably made a couple of
slight adjustments.
Oh my gosh. Here, wait. Hold up. Pause.
Rearranging.
There's somebody at my door. Give me a minute.
Pause.
I don't know where we were, brother, but we were talking about Money in the Bank 2023. The 14th annual Money in the Bank professional wrestling pay-per-view.
It's actually not a pay-per-view anymore. They're called premium live events. Yeah. What is it?
PLE.
PLE. Yeah, PLE. There we go.
Yes, I discovered this. I first discovered that they were called PLEs now on WWE 2K23.
I discovered it from listening to Pat McAfee constantly call them pay-per-views and then people correcting him.
Nice.
So, I like the WWE. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's I think it's the charisma of the people in it. It's just, it's like watching a drama almost unfold, but with somebody doing like a triple flip off of a ladder, which is insane that people do that stuff. But I love it. I love it.
The fans are great too. Like a good crowd.
Oh man,
a good crowd makes all the difference. And the London crowd at Money in the Bank was fucking awesome.
Oh my gosh, yeah. And the Puerto Rican crowd before that at whatever Backlash it was. Yeah, that was premium. Like, we'll get into, there was a big return and they were like, bring a WrestleMania to London. And I was like, yeah, totally. Bring a WrestleMania to London.
Yeah,
let's
go.
I was saying. Yeah, because that crowd was amazing.
So,
anyways, well, I guess we should get into the Money in the Bank. So this, like I said, this was the 14th Money in the Bank ever.
Yep.
Money in the Bank, let me just drop a little bit of knowledge.
Used to be a match at WrestleMania.
You son of a bitch! I was gonna say that. Oh yeah? You think you know a lot about Money in the Bank? Who was the first ever person to win Money in the Bank? Huh?
Edge.
Oh yeah? Who was the first ever person to win 2 Money in the Banks?
Do you mean the actual ladder match?
I wasn't.
Do you just mean
I'm not repeating the question.
Do you just mean the briefcase or the actual match? Because Edge was the first to have the briefcase twice because he won it from Mr. Kennedy. CM Punk was the first to win the match twice.
Well, screw you. You answered, you kind of covered the bases because whatever you said, I was going to be like, well, no, I actually meant the opposite. So, yeah, so...
Look, I know you still hate CM Punk because of what he did to Jeff Hardy.
Oh my, yeah, don't remind me. I loved him there for a while, and then every time I'd be like, yeah, this CM Punk guy's awesome. I'd be like, yeah, but he ended Jeff Hardy's career with WWE. Now, do I know now
Fuck
that
this
Jeff Hardy...
Punk, I'd prefer the fucking druggie, man.
Yeah, buddy! We like the Jeff Hardys around here, brother!
I don't know if that's supposed to be Macho Man or Hulk Hogan.
Me either.
I don't know how good it sounds, but in my mind, it is 10 out of 10 amazing.
I'm hearing it more as Hogan, but...
Oh, okay. Well, just to go back to the audience real quick. So, like we said, it was in London. Just take a random guess on how many people you thought was there. Because it sounded like there was 100... Like? Yeah. How many people did it sound like?
50K plus.
Yeah, no joke. There was less than 20,000 people there.
That's insane.
There was 18,000. We'll call it 19. We'll call it 19,000.
Yeah, I would have guessed like 52,000 as a
oh my gosh. Good crowds make wrestling shows it's a chef's kiss. It's a mwah, mwah. Just a chef's perfection of a kiss.
Yeah, they're like what makes a good show like a have to watch show, like a must watch.
So, me and you were talking about this just the other day, but you said something about it replacing Survivor Series as like one of the big four now, because for people, if you don't know anything about wrestling or you just know the bare minimum, the big four events every year is WrestleMania, which is, the granddaddy of them all. The Royal Rumble, which is probably, if you ever want to get somebody into wrestling, you let them watch a Royal Rumble because they're so much fun.
Yeah, or you show them the Undertaker versus Mankind Hell in a Cell match.
Yeah.
Dude, have you seen this yet? There is a video of the Undertaker and Mick Foley watching that match.
I was going to watch that maybe not last night, but the night before, but I fell asleep before I ended up watching it, but it is bookmarked to my YouTube.
It's so amazing. I fucking love that video so much. It's so entertaining to hear those guys talk about it. And Undertaker just be like, I was just looking to see if you moved. I was like, is he fucking dead?
Undertaker is, oh man, he is, I think it's fair to say he is your absolute favorite professional wrestler ever, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. And honestly, he probably is the GOAT for WWE. Like he may not be the 16-time world champion, or he may not have all the Royal Rumble wins or everything like that, but he has the WrestleMania undefeated streak up until Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. And then he just has the 30 or 20 years of just being the Undertaker character and never breaking kayfabe.
Yeah, that's insane.
Which is, it's so hard. And what makes me so upset is those after-match shows, those like interview things. I would like it more if those reporters kept kayfabe alive,
Yeah.
But like Bray Wyatt comes out there and they're like, oh, who's playing? This was after like the Royal Rumble. They're like, oh, who's playing Uncle Howdy? And he's like, oh, I can't tell you that. It's like Bray Wyatt wouldn't do something like that. Roman Reigns, I could see Roman Reigns going out there and just being an absolute dick. Because that's what I want from my tribal chief.
Acknowledge me!
That's not what Roman Reigns sounds like, but that's how he sounds in my mind.
Yeah,
used to be the biggest Roman Reigns.
Your tribal chief's going to court.
Yeah, I know.
Tribal.
I used to be the biggest Roman Reigns hater, and you used to love Roman Reigns. Remember that? That was your favorite out of the shit.
He was my favorite.
And what's absolutely hilarious is we both had a favorite, and both of our favorites are still with the WWE. So if you know anything about wrestling, you could tell probably who his favorite was and who mine was. Because they weren't the same person.
You just said who mine was, so I'm sure you can gather who his was.
But yeah, so there's the Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series. So you were saying like,
hey, you say they're both still with the WWE. They're both champions right now. They're both champions with the WWE.
The world champions. Yeah, world champions. They're holding the two top tier titles in the company. But you were saying Money in the Bank should replace Survivor Series, and I think Survivor Series has kind of lost its. They've like tried to find it, like Survivor Series used to be a big thing.
Yeah, it's not what it used to be.
No, remember that one year they basically had 2 Survivor Series pay-per-views? They had Survivor Series and then bragging rights. Yes. And it's like, what's the point?
That's when, wait. No, they did it 2 years in a row, didn't they? Because they did it in 2009 and then 2010. And then I think they did
that's right.
bragging rights. Because,
man, I used to buy them.
I was about to say, that's
magazines.
when The Undertaker was World Heavyweight Champion, but he wasn't the second time around.
But anyways, Money in the Bank is now considered. They're now the Money in the Bank pay-per-view has gotten so big and like so much hype around it and stuff. It's not necessarily the Big Four. Everybody's referring to it as the Big Five now, which would almost work. But I think they should maybe have a smaller pay-per-view in between Money in the Bank and SummerSlam. You know?
Yeah.
Because now we're gonna go straight from Money in the Bank to SummerSlam.
I don't know, dude. Money in the Bank is like, I still like SummerSlam, but like I look forward to Money in the Bank and Royal Rumble more than SummerSlam usually, just because I really like those matches. I like the gimmick matches.
I love the gimmick match, and I'm glad So you've kind of kept up over the. I think we've both kind of been in and out of WWE. It's kind of, I think because of Triple H's era that he's bringing in, it's kind of like he's got us on a rope and he's like, come on back. You know, all the stuff you used to love. Yeah, Daddy Triple H is putting it into fruition. Come on. And he's just slowly pulling me back in because it's just so enthralling to listening to like a Seth Rollins or a Cody Rhodes promo or a Seth Rollins promo or just listening to Roman Reigns. Because used to Roman would I was not watching during the suffering succotash days, but I do remember the promo where John Cena absolutely cooked him.
Yeah, I think.
Were you still watching during that time?
No, I think this is around the time. I don't remember if I saw this just through like YouTube's recommendations or if you showed me this, but I didn't see it live.
Yeah, but he's like, I do this better part-time than you do this full-time, which
this was like this was like literally right after like I kind of just fell out for a while because this was 2017, I think. And yeah, like 2017 was kind of like the beginning of 2017 was like my last stretch until recently.
And it just got stale. Like nothing. Yeah. They were pushing Roman so hard, and like if they would have done this tribal chief thing a long time ago, like Vince McMahon realized when he came back from leukemia, he would have had perfect opportunity to be like Roman Reigns, biggest babyface around. But no, they're like, we're gonna make him evil, and everybody's like, yeah, fuck you, Roman.
Yeah,
welcome back, bitch.
They really should have, if not then, should have turned him heel after he beat Undertaker at WrestleMania, though.
Oh my gosh, yeah, they should have.
That would have been so good. Because, like, literally the only words he said the night after was he just, like, came out, and for, like, 8 minutes, there's just a parade of fucking boos. And the only words he said were, "This is my yard now." That's fucking badass.
Yeah. That is badass. And it's like, the boo, he should have just embraced the boos instead of standing there like stoically like he's a hero or something. It's like, seriously. Nobody, you should fear for your life like how John Cena feared for his life at 2006 One Night Stand.
Dude.
The ECW pay-per-view.
That's how like... I think the closest thing we've probably gotten to that with Roman is, I assume, the Sammy match at Elimination Chamber. But like, yeah, the John Cena RVD match is a whole nother level.
But that match was...
ECW fans are just fucking insane, bro.
It's Philadelphia, isn't that the home of ECW, I think?
I'm not sure, I wouldn't doubt it, though.
I think it is Philly, I might be wrong, but I don't care if I am. Fuck ECW. Yeah, the last ECW champion ever, guess who it was? Can you name it?
I do know this, I know this.
Let's go, Ezekiel Jackson, baby!
He fucking beat Christian for the title, and then they retired. What?
But I don't know.
ECW was just that entire, once they brought it back, was just, it was a weird thing. It was a weird thing. Especially
I remember
once they
when
got
they
into
had-
the PG era with it. Like, ECW was just so weird once they got into the PG era. It was just there.
Yeah. They tried to use it as like a developmental brand, but it was like they didn't know what to do with anybody over there. Now, we got some great people that came from the ECW brand. Like,
The
I mean, from
Miz.
the modern day ECW brand. Yeah, Miz and Morrison came from there. CM Punk did come from there.
Yeah.
Because he started in the ECW brand. He was like a 2-time or 1-time ECW champ.
Speaking of Morrison, dude, I watched WrestleMania 20 earlier because it was one of the Manias I still had to watch. And he shows up in that. Like, he's not a wrestler yet, but he was just in a backstage segment for a minute. I'm like, the fuck? Johnny Nitro / John Morrison was around in 2004 already?
You want to know something even crazier? If you go back, you remember that DX DVD?
Sheamus as the security
Sheamus?
guard?
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I noticed that on
Dude.
the DVD.
You want to know something even crazier? You know who also is a security guard during that time?
Don't tell me it's like a Roman Reigns or some shit.
No, it's not Roman Reigns. He's in his 40s.
I don't know.
Yeah!
LA Knight? LA
That
Knight?
fucking LA Knight, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me talk to you.
I saw fucking Kevin Nash hating on him, saying that he's just a rip-off of The Rock. And I'm like, okay, even if he is, what's it matter? He's still so entertaining. You can have plenty of rip-offs of The Rock, but if
It's not like he
the
says
person
the
doesn't
exact
make
same
it work...
shit. It's not like
Yeah,
he's
he just
stealing
come out there,
Yeah.
Do you smell what the LA Mac is cooking?
It's not like he's stealing material. Like, what the fuck?
No. Yeah, anyways, I don't know why I got so distracted. Okay, so you tell me this. Did you like it when they split the briefcases in Raw and SmackDown? Or do you like the way they do it now? Just one briefcase, you pick a title, you go after it, and then same with the women's. You just pick a title and you go after it.
I like it how it is now since they do have the women's. Like, so it's still 2 Money in the Bank matches, and it's just
Yeah.
one winner per division. One for the men's, one for the women's.
You know, that's crazy. I thought ladies were fragile and they couldn't fly off ladders. Boy, was I wrong. No, the women's matches have been...
Dude, the women's division is fucking great. Like, most of them can wrestle pretty fucking good.
And I'm so glad Trish Stratus is back, because we're being blessed by some Stratusfaction.
Oh, yeah.
She is... And it's crazy is, like, when Lita was around there for that short time, Lita looked... I mean, you know, she's older and stuff now, but, like, and maybe she... I don't know, but Lita did not look as good as Trish Stratus did in the ring. Like, Trish was... And I think that might have been because Lita was more like a high-flying type. Maybe Trish...
Yeah.
I guess Trish isn't really much of that. But still.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
that's why Trish is sticking around and Lita's not.
Yeah, no,
did.
if they just put Trish, like, if they put a world championship on her as a heel for a short time, and then they let, like, a younger person take it off of her, and, like, kind of put that person over, and have Trish be like a, what do they call it?
A transitional.
Yes, a transitional champ. That would be half bad idea. Also, give Trish like one last run. You know,
Like,
why not?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know when would be good to do that because I really like.
I forgot.
I really like the champions right now, dude. I like Rhea as the world champ, and I like Asuka as the WWE Women's champ.
I think Rhea should go on an insane run.
I agree, dude. She's so fucking awesome. Like, she can cut
Her-
good ass promos too. Like, her and Dominik are great.
They are golden. Like, don't break them up for a little while until it gets kind of stale. Just keep them together. Because it's like, who was it? Oh man, I saw a clip the other day where somebody said, "Do you need to have mommy do you need to have mommy give you permission to speak," or something like that? And Dom looks at Rhea and smiles, and he's like, "Do you mind if I speak?" And she's like, "I don't care. Do what you want, Dom." And then he starts talking, and it was before the like overwhelming boos and stuff like that. But it's like he's so secure in the fact that he knows like he needs Rhea, and Rhea doesn't necessarily need him. but boy, is he helpful. you know, if Rhea's getting her ass kind of handed to her there, to Dom Dom in the corner to distract somebody is very. Also, I love the thing right now where Dominik cannot speak, and then the second Rhea opens her mouth, it's crickets. But when Dominik goes to talk, it's just.
he just kind of leans back. He just kind of leans back and just backs up even more and just puts his arm forward for Rhea to talk for him, and then as soon as Rhea opens her mouth, just silent.
Yeah. Well, I guess we should actually talk about the pay-per-view. I guess. I mean, maybe. Also, real quick, what did you think of the commentary? Good old Michael Cole.
I don't remember it much as that commentary, or do you just mean the team itself?
Oh no, I just meant him and Wade. I didn't understand Wade Barrett. Is he supposed to be a heel? Oh, I like him too, but I don't understand if Wade is supposed to be a heel or a face commentator or whatever, because he sure was flip flopping.
Yeah, I don't know either.
That was pretty crazy.
I kind of felt like they were just letting him do his own thing.
Whatever. I mean, it worked. I enjoyed it. So, okay. So our kickoff match was the men's Money in the Bank, which I honestly didn't really expect it.
Yeah, I didn't expect this. I don't know why. I hoped that this would go first before the women's, because I was honestly looking forward to the women's more. But I kind of expected the women's to open it, and it didn't. So awesome.
So
I think they might flip flop it though, because the women's opened it last year. So maybe they flip flop.
Oh yeah, and Liv won. Oh man, that was the best. Yeah. Liv Morgan for champion, even though she already is champion. Oh, spoiler alert.
Do that.
So. We already know the results and whatever, but who did you think was gonna win?
My pick was LA Knight.
Yeah, I really thought LA Knight was gonna win too, but
if it wasn't LA Knight, I thought they might pull the trigger and just put it on Logan, just because Logan obviously is a draw and he brings more fans in.
Yep.
But no, they didn't go either of those directions.
Damien Priest came out on top, and let me tell you, that man, everybody, I've seen so many people shitting on the Money in the Bank match because LA Knight didn't win. But, Damien Priest, I said this earlier, he didn't, I guess, carry Bad Bunny through that Extreme Rules match, but by God, did he make that Extreme Rules match with Bad Bunny amazing. And he lost too, didn't he?
Yeah, he lost.
I think
because Carlito.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that was awesome, by the way.
Yeah, it was. I didn't watch this pay-per-view, but I watched that match because you were like, dude, this is actually a fucking sick-ass match. I'm like...
It was so good.
I was like, really? And then you're like, Carlito's fucking here, and I'm like, whoa, I gotta watch it now.
Whoa. What? And he had the apple. He had the fucking apple.
Dude, shit like that is why, these PLEs are good. Back to being good again. Triple H is a genius, and he likes having moments.
Yeah, and I saw somebody say, I saw an interview with Carlito, or it was do you think that you'll be in WWE full time? And he's just like, nah, man, I mean, maybe, I don't know, I guess I'd like to, but he was indifferent, he was happy just to come back and people remember him, and that place popped for him.
I'm sure he's happy to get a few bucks too.
Yeah, I mean, he could go to Impact or All Elite or...
Dude, anyone can go to fucking Impact. I could go to Impact right now if I really wanted to.
I think, I'm dead serious. I think Santino Marella and Fandango are in the world title picture in Impact.
I believe you.
They might not be in the world title picture, but I did see a match card the other day where they were facing off against each other, and I think it's for a number one contendership for the Impact Championship, which I don't know who the Impact champion is right now.
Speaking of Impact, former Impact champion LA Knight.
Yeah.
Did not win this match, but
no.
You notice that, like, they give you a direct shot of him about to pull that briefcase down
Dude,
before
he was...
Priest comes in.
When he literally unhooked it and he was pulling it off, I was like, oh, hell yeah. And then Damien Priest comes up and I see his facial expression change. And I remember I kicked my foot thing into my recliner. I was like, briefcase down, Knight! What the fuck are you doing?
Pull it down, LA! Pull it down now, you fucking idiot!
Pull a John Cena and just accidentally pull it off the thing.
Yeah, just rip it off. Break that handle off. Fuck that handle. Even though you don't have to because it's already unhooked. And the botch spot before that with LA Knight pushing the ladder down with Logan and Ricochet. And they kind of improvise and still do the spot through the tables.
Yeah.
There's definitely going to be a SummerSlam match between Logan Paul and Ricochet.
Yes, I think they're setting that up. Did you see the backstage segment where they're beating up on each other?
Yeah, and I think the next night on Raw, like, Ricochet called out Logan Paul too. I don't know exactly to what extent that goes to. I don't know if it was for a match at SummerSlam or like to show up next week or what, but he did call him out, so I'm pretty sure there's about to be a match. So,
I was just curious, and I was looking for the Impact World Champion. Dude, the Impact Championship has been vacated so many times. It's actually insane.
How?
I don't know.
They just put it on anyone. How has it been vacant?
I don't know. But do you remember the name Alex Shelley? I think he was
Motor City
Machine Guns. He is the current Impact champion.
Nice.
Yeah, he won it at Against All Odds, the AEW pay-per-view.
I don't know if he was like injured the last time I watched Impact or like not with the company, but I remember him not being there anymore when like the last time I was watching it. Which the last time I watched it was probably when Jeff Hardy was still with them, so like I don't know how long it's been.
Oh, do you know who has held the... This is just a quick Impact quiz. Can you guess the person who has the most number of reigns as Impact champion?
Is it Sting?
No, Sting is at 4. This person is at 6.
Is it Kurt Angle?
It is Kurt Angle.
Okay.
Can you guess the person who has the longest combined days?
AJ Styles.
No, it's Kurt Angle.
Oh.
608. AJ Styles only has 2 Impact World Championship
He only won it twice?
And he held it for 220 days. Jeff Hardy won it 3 times and held it for 249 days, so above AJ Styles.
But
Interesting.
Yeah, he won it one more time.
Yeah, Matt Hardy and AJ Styles is the same number of Impact Championship wins.
Matt Hardy won the Impact title twice? I didn't even know he was in TNA long enough to do that.
Yeah, remember he was Big Money Matt for a while, and then Jeff.
No, I don't.
No. That's what led into the Broken thing.
I don't remember that either. I think I stopped watching this before this happened.
Oh, he was Big Money Matt, and then Jeff Hardy beat him.
I think the last thing I really watched was like the whole Aces and Eights thing with AJ Styles and Bully Ray.
That got so convoluted and so confusing so quickly.
It did, but AJ Styles was badass.
Dude, AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Bobby Lashley, Kurt Angle, and Sting. Oh, that was the golden days of Impact. And Impact used to be funny too.
Yeah, it used to be.
Like,
it used to be not like top tier television, but it was pretty good. It was watchable.
It was like a good break from WWE because it was like the matches were better. They weren't like a drudge, and like the Impact title got defended on free TV a lot.
Dude, I remember, I don't know why, but they'd always like show Impact reruns of like the week before or something on Saturday mornings. And that was like the best time to watch Impact, was a Saturday morning, as if you're watching a Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah. But back to Money in the Bank, I guess. So, yeah, the Damien Priest won. Everybody's shitting on him, but like, I don't know. I like that. I like Damien Priest winning. He deserves it. He deserves it just as much as The only people that I was like, I mean, I don't really know, and I'm not saying they're bad or anything like that, but I was like, I don't really know who these guys are, was Butch, and I know he was big in NXT. He's I guess he's one of Sheamus's little goons. You know, the guy Sheamus runs around with?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the Santos Escobar, I didn't really know anything about him either.
Yeah, I don't know anything about him. I know, yeah.
I knew Ricochet.
I know enough about Ricochet.
And I obviously knew Shinsuke Nakamura. He used to have one of the best theme songs.
Does he not still have that theme song?
No, I think he's using a theme song that Little Uzi Vert made for him or something.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, don't even ask, man. I have no fucking idea.
That's so weird.
Know. I just heard Michael Cole say it, and then I seen something
I remember that.
Yeah, and then I seen a picture as like Little Uzi Vert made a song for Nakamura, or so called Nakamura or something.
Nakamura, he was like, I was like, he was just like, I know who Lil Uzi Vert's favorite is to win this match. Shinsuke Nakamura. I was like, what? That's weird.
So we get Damien Priest winning, and the next match is for the championships that I honestly forget they have all the time. The Women's Tag Team Championships. Not to say that they're not important or anything like that, but like the Women's Tag Team division just isn't all that good. Now, I do like the team of Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan because like it's kind of the Ricochet Braun Strowman tag team.
Yeah.
You know, Liv is just insane, and so is Ricochet, and you know, Raquel is Braun Strowman.
Yeah, it's the powerhouse and high flyer team.
But we have Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler, I guess is her name. I don't remember how to say
that
it.
Is
but
her name. Shayna Baszler.
Yes. Yeah, they come in as champions and like whatever. Like they try to build those two as like the most dominant women in the sport. And I'm like, if you put like Charlotte and Becky Lynch against them in like a WWE ring, Charlotte and Becky win that match 10 times out of 10. Like no doubt in my mind. Because I don't know why they in my opinion, they've not built Ronda Rousey or Shayna Baszler up like these monsters that they want them to be. Like, I don't know. But they come in as champs and Liv and Raquel, I fuck her name up at the time. Yeah, okay, whatever. We're gonna call her RR, I guess, or at least I am. RR there, they I don't know. That match was just whatever. I mean, it wasn't bad. I'm not saying it was bad at all, but then, like, I was honestly on my phone for most of it, and then I started watching, and then Shayna just started beating the fuck out of Ronda, and I'm like,
I didn't expect that.
Weird.
I was like, what the fuck is going on?
I was like, alright, whatever. And now I guess Shayna and Ronda are going to have a thing. So I did read something that, because I can't remember her name, but some woman retired that's in the MMA right now, or in the UFC. And so Dana White doesn't have like any big women draws. So apparently he's really trying to lure Ronda Rousey back to the UFC. And so I think Ronda's about, like, she's kind of got one foot out the door. I don't know. She's going to maybe like a Brock Lesnar. She's just going to kind of go away for a while and come back. And she's just going to do her own thing. But I think they're going to put Shayna over her so they can build Shayna up as like some dominant, you know, whatever. Which, you know, that's cool. Just another person to feed Rhea Ripley.
I was about to say, give Shayna a run. Like, give her a run in the future, but I don't want her to be the one that ends Rhea's run. Like, she can have... I'm sure her and Rhea can have a pretty decent match, though.
Yeah, Rhea's amazing. Like, she's so much fun to watch. Like,
I rewatched the Rhea versus Charlotte match at WrestleMania. That match is so fucking good, bro.
And I did notice this when I watched it. I watched like highlights or something of it, and people always talk about if Charlotte knows she's gonna lose the match, she just like no sells. If you watch Charlotte, she really fucking no sells Rhea a lot. She fucking just just outright doesn't fucking, like, Rhea punches her and she just doesn't fucking do anything. And I'm like, damn, Charlotte, you're about to go away.
There's a moment in that match where, like, Rhea, like, face plants her or, like, counters something and Charlotte lands on her face, and you can tell she really landed on her fucking face because, like, part of her nose has a burn, like, it's burnt.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah,
no, it was
no sell that. Charlotte.
Yeah, no, she's not to take anything away from Charlotte. She's amazing. Her and Rhea, I can watch them. That's going to be like I don't know who's two guys you can put together and always have a good match.
Undertaker and Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, that's a Shawn Michaels Undertaker rivalry right there. Like, you can put them together and they're always going to have a pretty good match. I know they had a match at, like, WrestleMania. It was the COVID WrestleMania, so whatever one that was. They had a match there where before Rhea, like, dyed her hair and everything like that.
Yeah, it was for the NXT Women's Championship because Rhea was
and Charlotte. Champs. Yeah, and Charlotte went over, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
And then the following year, Rhea beat Asuka at WrestleMania. And Asuka still hasn't won a match at WrestleMania, and I don't understand why.
Did you know Asuka is the oldest women's champion ever?
What?
Yeah. She's 42.
She's 42, dude? She looks good.
She's 42.
She looks so good for
I know.
42. Oh my god.
Yeah, I seen that today.
I would have never guessed that. I thought she was in her 30s.
No,
somewhere in there.
I would have thought maybe mid-30s.
Yeah, I would have guessed like early 30s, just from like.
This is skipping ahead here, but
I was glad that Liv and Raquel won, though. By the way, I'm happy that they fucking won, and I didn't expect. I honestly expected Shayna and Ronda to hold the titles for a while, but I didn't know about all the Ronda UFC stuff that apparently is happening. So.
Yeah, I mean, it might all just be rumors. I have no idea, but it just sidebar. Guess how old Iyo Sky is?
37.
No, she's actually. You thought she was going to be older, but she's 33.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, living Raquel.
Dude, Iyo, I think she has to cash in on Asuka. I hope Asuka is still champion whenever they get around to like her cashing in the briefcase. But
that's when I just looked up Iyo Sky. It's like a lot of people are thinking, I guess, that Asuka will cash in on, or Iyo will cash in on Asuka. Iyo and Asuka are in the same brand, aren't they? Is Iyo on SmackDown?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's on there with Bayley. Yeah, and that'll. I mean, yeah. Whatever.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, Liv and RR are now champions, so they can go back and continue their reign before Liv got injured. Whatever.
You said that Asuka is the oldest women's champion now, but like the Fabulous Moolah has been a women's champion, so like, or do you just?
I don't remember the statistic.
Or do you just mean she's the oldest? Since Stephanie McMahon created women's wrestling in 2016.
I think that's what I meant. I think that's what I meant right there.
You remember that whole rebrand thing and they like acted like women's wrestling just wasn't even real before?
Yeah.
Yeah, they went a bit over the top with all that, but on to the next
you're right.
match.
I'm going to figure this shit out about Asuka, but yeah, we can move on. Asuka is the oldest champion at 41, while Sasha Banks is the youngest, having won the title at 24.
Oh, this must be specifically about Asuka's title, then, the one she's holding.
I have no idea.
It's what used to be the Raw Women's Championship. I think the Lineage, they kept it.
Yes.
And Rhea...
No.
Rhea,
this is
her belt keeps the lineage of the SmackDown or some shit. I don't know.
So the one that Asuka has is the former Divas Championship.
Okay, so this goes all the way back to like who the fuck was the first Divas champion? All the way to
No. They retired the Divas Championship. My bad. Yes. So the Raw Women's Championship. Yeah.
Tell you
okay.
From 2016 until now. Or 2015, maybe. I don't know, one of those years.
Holy shit, you realize they retired the Women's Championship altogether?
What do you mean?
The original Women's Championship has all but been retired. Because they combined it with the Divas title, and then they retired the Divas title. Yeah. I just thought about that. Yeah. Huh.
That's what, like, they're not, I guess 2016 on is like, but no, the U.S.
Yeah, when Stephanie...
The U.S. and Intercontinental still have, like, the long lineages, and so does the WWE title. But the World title doesn't. Neither of the women's titles do.
Yeah. Which, I mean, that's whatever. I mean, there was a lot of bullshit with the... Yeah. You know, there's a lot of controversy. Yeah.
I think the World title one is kind of stupid, because, I mean...
I get it, though, but at the same time, like... Who the fuck cares? Yeah. Open that shit back up. But, you know, Seth gets to be the inaugural first ever, and he gets that for the rest of his life.
He gets to do that under Triple H, who was the original inaugural World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, even though they carried the lineage from WCW.
Yeah. But it wasn't WWE's. But you know what I mean. Whatever.
Well, technically, it was the original NWA World Heavyweight Championship.
Technically. On to match 3, the match of the night. No, not really. Maybe the worst match.
I was about to say, this was the match of the night? It was Gunther defending his Intercontinental title against Matt Riddle. It wasn't bad. I mean, it's just... I don't know what to think about Matt Riddle, honestly.
I don't either. I don't know. It makes me uncomfortable, like, how undressed he is. Like, what?
Yeah, I'm like, dude, your balls are going to pop out at some point. And then it's just weird how he's just barefoot with, like, no feet tape and stuff.
So there were rumors about, like, Randy Orton coming back or whatever.
Yeah, you sent me that, and I was like, there's no way fucking Randy's coming back. Whatever.
He is clear to compete, though, so, like, he's gonna... I don't know in what sense he's gonna come back, like, what storyline he's even gonna be involved with. Like, they don't have to fucking bring him back and involve him with Matt Riddle just because he was working with Matt Riddle before he got injured. He can do something entirely different.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe everybody wanted that rivalry between him and Matt Riddle. Everybody was talking about how Randy's gonna turn on him.
What if...
Remember?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really care.
I don't care either.
I mean, I do hope Randy comes back as a heel, though. Heel Randy is the best. I don't give a fuck about face Randy.
So apparently in 2020, he basically brought back the Legend Killer thing. Have you seen that?
In 2020? No. What do you mean?
Yeah. He was punning people again, by the way, which awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. He was like attacking legends and stuff like that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I saw it said 2020 Randy Orton. It was a TikTok. And it was like 2020 Randy Orton is literally just 2009 Randy Orton. Nice try, WWE.
Is that why he won the WWE title that year just randomly from Drew McIntyre inside of Hell in a Cell?
I didn't know he won it, but yeah, probably. That's probably why.
Yeah. You didn't know that happened?
No, I didn't know Randy had another championship. Right.
Yeah, dude.
What is he, 15 time now?
No, 14. That was his 14th.
Oh, 14. Oh, that was his 14th. Okay. Yeah.
I think it's the last one before that was the Bray Wyatt one when he beat Bray Wyatt.
Really?
I think
Is
so.
Bray Wyatt one when he beat Bray Wyatt? But Gunther made Matt Riddle tap out, and
I did like that finish, dude, just because it made Gunther look like ambitious. Like he don't give a fuck. He just pounded at Riddle's leg, ankle, and then ankle lock taps. I like the finish, but other than that, match kind of not. Really.
And I like Gunther, but
me too.
I kind of agree. Like I think he was better on SmackDown against people. I think Theory was better on Raw because I kind of forgot Theory was even the United States champion. And I kind of forgot Gunther was Intercontinental champion.
I don't think I've seen Theory since fucking WrestleMania. He hasn't, has he not? I haven't seen him in any of these PLEs.
He may have had stuff. I don't know. I haven't paid attention.
Yeah.
But Drew McIntyre comes back.
Yeah, that was
settling all the rumors.
I was not expecting.
And he was leaving. They took him off of the Raw poster and stuff. He wasn't even an advertised superstar anymore. So I really thought he was leaving.
Yeah.
He comes back though, and I do think this time he will defeat Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship, and I think Gunther will move up to the World Heavyweight Championship scene. Move up to the top mid card or top of the card.
See, I feel like Drew is going to beat him. It feels like Drew should beat him. I don't know. If Drew just loses to Gunther again, after he lost in the triple threat match between him and Sheamus, and has been gone since then. If he just loses again, it's not going to do anything to help Drew. But Gunther's so close to breaking the IC title record. I don't know.
How long is the longest IC title record?
I'm not sure, but I think Gunther's still a little bit away from it. I don't think he'll get there before SummerSlam.
Wow, when is SummerSlam?
First Sunday of August or second Sunday of August, one or the other.
Oh.
I'm looking
I will give you
longest Intercontinental title reign. I'm pretty sure it's the Honky Tonk Man.
He'll never reach the Honky Tonk Man. Pedro Morales has 617 days. And Gunther is at 390.
The Honky Tonk Man's is 453.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to beat that.
He is, 63 days from tying it? He's at 3.
Yeah, that's
2 months.
Yeah. Unless they just don't have a match at SummerSlam.
Yeah, unless him and Drew just, don't have a match for the next 2 months.
Do you know how many Intercontinental Champions there has been?
A lot.
Apparently 183.
That's a lot.
Do you know who's held the Intercontinental Championship the most?
I know it's one of two people.
Okay.
How many times have they held it? Is it 9 or is it more?
Yeah, you already got it then.
Chris Jericho?
Yeah.
And the Miz is
the next. Yeah, it was 8. Hey, Jeff Hardy has 5. Hell yeah.
Oh, damn.
Triple H has 5. I didn't realize Triple H held the title that many times.
How much does Umaga have?
I don't even see Umaga on here.
What? Bro, him and Jeff Hardy had the best rivalry for that fucking title.
And they had a really good one.
Dude, I love it. It was so good.
Umaga has 2 reigns.
Damn, only 2?
But it's for 119 days, though, for 2 reigns, so.
Dang. Yeah, I know one of those he, lost to Santino fucking Marella because of Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, and then remember that time Zack Ryder held it for 1 day?
Yeah, he won at WrestleMania, and then The Miz beat him the next night.
Yeah.
That was the Miz's thing for a minute, because I'm pretty sure Wade Barrett beat him for the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania 29, and then the next day The Miz won it back. It's it's the day after WrestleMania, The Miz owns the Intercontinental title.
You don't want to hear. Awesome! I came to play. There's a price to pay. I don't remember the rest.
Something about getting out of your way. I came to pay.
What's his name? Drew McIntyre comes out, beats up Gunther, and then sets up their little rivalry. The next match was Cody Rhodes and Dominik Mysterio. I don't think there's anything more to say other than Cody Rhodes keeps this. I think it was after this one.
It was after this, okay. No, it was after this, I think, because I was I remember thinking, what the fuck, Brock Lesnar didn't show up? He literally shows up on Raw, by the way.
Yeah, I seen that.
It was a segment with, Seth was out, and then Cody came out, and then Brock Lesnar came out, and he had a Cody cutter, one of the best moves in the WWE on Brock Lesnar. But yeah, they're going to have a match at SummerSlam. But this was Dominik Mysterio versus the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
What was the nickname they kept giving him?
Who?
Dominik. Oh my gosh.
Dom Dom?
No, it was something else.
I don't know.
They kept calling him something. I don't remember, but it was funny. The whole prison Dom thing is amazing. Dominik Mysterio is like not
like Mommy's boy or something like that.
No, it was.
Okay.
I think it had something to do.
Nothing to do with Rhea then.
No, it had nothing to do with Rhea. I think it had something to do with Dom's like prison sentence or whatever.
Oh,
I think Dominik works amazing as a heel, and I think he gets a lot of hate.
Dude, I love it. Anytime Don is like to anyone, you don't know what it's like to do hard time.
I think Dominik gets a lot of hate for kind of no reason. I mean, he's not Rey Mysterio. No, he's not Eddie Guerrero. But, I mean, he's putting on pretty good matches. Like, I don't know why people are all just hating on him. He's not a babyface. He's a heel. But, like, people are hating on him, like, for unnecessary stuff. And, whatever. But, yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed anything with Cody Rhodes, and I enjoyed basically anything with Dominik and Rhea. So. He's dying of death.
I'm dying of death. I think Rhea was like the most entertaining part of this match.
Oh, there's a clip from a house show where Rhea gets in the ring to like throw something in Cody's or Seth's face or something like that, and it gets knocked back in her face, and so she can't see. And Dominik goes to help her out, and she like DDTs him. I'll have to find the clip and I'll send it to you, but it's pretty amazing.
What the fuck?
Yeah,
that's funny.
But Cody comes out on top, and then Brock Lesnar returns on Raw and just beats up Cody. So whatever.
No,
I guess they're not.
Cody
done.
beats up him. Cody hits the Cody cutter.
Oh yeah. Well, Brock had the upper hand for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, for like the 5 seconds he did.
Yeah. Then we get.
A lot of bird noises.
Yeah. John Cena comes out, and man, that place erupts. And it was so emotional to hear John Cena say, "Wow, y'all must have missed me or something. Last time I was here, it was John Cena sucks, and now you're singing. Now you're basically singing my theme song." And I was like, "Yeah, fuck yeah, John. Everybody misses you, man."
Fuck yeah, Juwan. Yeah, we missed it.
Yeah.
It was surprising. That was the most surprising part of the night was fucking John Cena showing up. I don't know how they kept that under wraps. But I wasn't expecting it whatsoever.
Yeah. Then some dude came out who I did not care to remember his name.
This was like around the point we were texting because I didn't even know you were fucking watching this until like the Cody match.
Oh. Yeah, fucking that dude comes out. Like I said, I don't remember what his name was, but
yeah,
he comes out.
Like, hey, Mania Australia, let's have WrestleMania in Australia.
Yeah, and then John. Does he even do anything to him? I don't even remember.
He like kind of beats up John Cena for a minute. Cena's on the ground, and then Cena hits up with an AA.
Oh, okay, yeah, I kind of zoned out. When that dude kept talking, I was like, I don't care.
Yeah, well, the big thing was
John
Cena proposed the question of a WrestleMania in London, or an international Mania. But he specifically did say London, too, which I assume that probably not 40, but one of the two after that's going to be in London.
Isn't the next one in Las Vegas?
I'm not sure. They've announced it.
They advertised it, I thought, during WrestleMania Goes Hollywood #2.
Probably. They usually announce it like a year in advance, but I don't fucking know. WrestleMania 40. Venue?
Yes, it'll be the WrestleMania 40 venue. I don't know where it is.
Lincoln
We're not very smart.
Financial Field in Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's Philly. Oh, so we're gonna get a little bit of ECW crowd, huh?
Yeah, speaking of, we were just talking about this crowd earlier.
Yeah.
Let's hope RVD doesn't come back to challenge Seth Rollins for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah. I don't care what anybody says. Philadelphia crowds are not... They're so annoying. Philly sports fans are the worst.
Oh.
I will stick to that to the day I die. Well, you look at professional basketball players and professional NBA player or baseball and hockey and football. They all say Philly fans are the worst. They're like, yeah, there's a difference between being passionate and just being complete jackasses. These guys will scream the most profane things at people. There will be threats on people's lives and stuff, and it's this isn't passion. This is just you being a dick because nobody will hold you accountable for your actions. So, if you're from Philadelphia, sorry. If you're a Philadelphia sports fan, yeah, your teams are basically irrelevant except for 2 to 3 years, every 15 years, and then your teams are amazing. Have fun not even reaching the playoffs this year. So,
is there okay then? Oh, is there anything?
The Eagles won't make the playoffs. You heard it here first.
Who's gonna win that division? The Cowboys?
Fuck it. We're going to the New York Giants.
The Giants are going to win the NFC East. Okay. Okay.
Coach Dabo.
Is there anything else
or
you have
his
to
name
say
is.
on WrestleMania going to London?
I would rather go to London 6 times before it ever goes to Philadelphia.
Well, it's going to Philadelphia next year, so
I think we should all boycott it till they change the venue.
Oh.
Boycott Lincoln Financial Field.
Hey,
boycott.
So Donald Trump made an appearance at WrestleMania 20. Do you think he'll make an appearance at WrestleMania 40?
Probably not. I don't think WWE would touch him with a 10-foot pole right now.
I like the pause.
I was thinking, I'm like, that does really seem like something. He would just pop up and be like, I'm amazing. You all suck. I'm here. You suck. And just be like, fuck you all, and just flip everybody else off and walk away.
Okay, so...
But he's a little smarter than to go to Philly. Anybody smart would be not go to Philly.
So the entire crowd there, they're not smart.
No.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
I hate Philadelphia sports fans, and I hate Philadelphia sports.
You went over this. You went over this. Are you still going to watch WrestleMania 40?
Yeah, but I'm going to watch it on mute. That way I don't have to hear the people.
Okay, next match on the card was the women's Money in the Bank match. No. Dude, I really like the Bloodline match that we'll talk about later, but I think I really like this match. It might be my match of the night.
I liked it, but I'm not going to lie, I did lose. I kind of lost interest every once in a while.
Oh, I thought you were going to say I kind of did lose a bet. I was about to say.
Oh, no.
I was about to say, who did you bet that Becky Lynch would win this match?
I did. I had high faith in Becky Lynch. But Becky Lynch is just notorious, I guess, for losing Money in the Bank.
Yeah,
This is the 6th one she's been in or some shit. She's been in every single one of them, and she just keeps losing.
Yeah, I mean, Bayley's been in every single one of them. At least she fucking won one. Come on, Becky.
Yeah. But this match consisted of Bayley, Becky, Trish, Zelina Vega, Zoe Stark, and Iyo Sky.
So you had zero idea that Trish Stratus was in this match until like a mere 30 minutes, like a mere 20 minutes before the match started.
Yeah, like I hear Trish Stratus music hit, and I'm like, oh, yeah, Trish is in this. Fuck, I forgot she was in that shit. I thought she was in a rivalry with Becky Lynch. Oh, so Becky's in the match. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
You didn't even remember that either because you were like, that's still going on? I was like... Because I was like, literally, do you have a choice to win this match? And you're like, Becky. I was like, okay, mine's Iyo Sky, and I don't know what you said to that, but I was like, oh, no, you were like, Becky needs something right now. I was like, dude, Becky is in a rivalry with Trish Stratus. And you were just that's still happening?
Yeah, I was so confused.
I was like, yes, it's still happening. And I was like, did you know that Trish Stratus was in the match tonight? And you were like, what the fuck?
She did.
I wasn't sure if you like thought I was joking or not at first.
No, I was just like, oh, okay, I can see Trish. I guess they're giving her something to do. The one thing I don't like is Zelina Vega's new thing. She's just going to pull out a flip-flop and start hitting people.
That was weird.
Yeah, that was like funny. Yeah, she did it in Puerto Rico.
I didn't fucking know that.
Yeah, she did it in Puerto Rico. And she may have done it other times, I don't know, but I just remember her doing it in Puerto Rico.
I really hope not, because that's going to get old really fast.
I mean, it's already old. She pulled it out and she started hitting somebody. I think it was Zoe Stark, maybe. I was just like, what? This isn't even funny anyway.
I've been hit with a shoe before, especially if it's a fucking flip-flop. That's not going to do anything to me. Your fist is going to do more to me than a flip-flop is.
Yeah, if she would be hitting me with a flip-flop, I'd be, fuck yeah, I can keep climbing the ladder at least.
Fuck yeah, this is an easy win. Briefcase right there.
I think the best part of this match was when Trish pulls out the handcuffs and Becky just turns into Super Becky.
Oh, yeah,
and she just beats the shit out of Trish and Zoe Stark. And then she gets in the ring. And then her and Bayley do get handcuffed together, which I did like. I liked the way Iyo Sky won. Yeah, I was like, that is the best thing ever.
I love the finish.
You know what it kind of reminded me of, but it's not really the same thing? I will always find something to relate back to a Jeff Hardy match. Remember when he won the World Heavyweight Championship at TLC, I think it was, from Edge, and he pulled Edge through the ladder, and Edge is just like stuck there, and he climbed the ladder.
Yes,
and
I do remember that.
And then Jeff Hardy had one of the lengthiest World Heavyweight Championship reigns ever, and nothing ever happened the rest of that night.
Yeah, he held it for 3.5 years. They're saying Roman is like the longest reigning champion, but like Jeff Hardy's already done this. I don't know why they're making such a big deal.
Yeah, it's not like he had a Money in the Bank contract cashed in on him or anything. Find a way to bring it back. Let's fucking go.
It's not like everyone the year before that was, happy that CM Punk cashed in on Edge, and then once he cashed in on Jeff,
everyone's like, "Fuck you!"
I'm saying this, but I was one of those people because I was but the age of 9. And so were you.
I fucking hated it. And
this was like before we were friends too. Like if I don't know what your reaction would have been live.
I have no idea. But he hit Jeff with that first GTS, and like Jeff kicks out, and I'm like, oh, and I think Jeff had him for the Twist of Fate, and the Twist of Fate is always followed by the Swanton. Like it is just typically if Jeff hits the Twist of Fate, normally he hits the Swanton, and they either kick out of the Swanton, but it's like an unbroken type of deal. He was about to hit the Twist of Fate, I think, and then Punk got him up again for another GTS and put him down. I was like, oh, you bitch. God, I hate you.
And CM Punk lost earlier that night to Umaga in a strap match.
Yeah, because he's a dummy, and he challenged the scariest guy on the roster to a strap match. Oh, maybe it was Extreme Rules then. Maybe it wasn't TLC.
It was Extreme Rules. It was Extreme Rules, and I think it was a ladder match.
Yeah, for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah. And then at SummerSlam, Punk and Jeff had a TLC match that Punk won.
Yeah.
And then the
Undertaker
fucking
showed up.
Yeah, dude, that's like the best return I've ever seen. And it's because it's the Undertaker, but it's also because he was doing that to shithill CM Punk that I fucking hated.
Yeah. And then Jeff finally won the title back at Night of Champions.
Wait.
No. Jeff won it back at Night of Champions, lost it at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
going to say Night of Champions was between the two, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, because you say he retained. I was like, wait, no, he couldn't have retained because Jeff won it back at some point. They flip-flopped it for a second. Anyways, so do you have anything more to add about that?
Made that match, though, that TLC match, and they were like, this is Jeff Hardy's specialty match. I'm just there thinking, like, has Jeff Hardy ever won a TLC match?
He was like never won a TLC match. His WrestleMania record's probably better than his TLC match record.
How the fuck can your specialty match be a match you don't win? Like, why was his specialty match not just an Extreme Rules match or some shit like that?
Or like a ladder match. He was pretty good at fucking ladder matches.
Yeah, when you throw tables and chairs in there, it doesn't end well, man. Jeff Hardy's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do with the table other than jump onto someone else that is on it? He doesn't even put people through tables without putting himself through a table. He doesn't understand
He always puts himself through the table.
Yeah, dude, he doesn't understand that you can just throw someone through a table. You don't have to go through with them. He doesn't know. That's not how Jeff Hardy rolls.
Okay, so I just looked up the people with the most appearances and TLC matches. I bet you could guess the top three.
Edge.
Yep.
Jeff Hardy.
Yes.
And TLC matches. Is it another person from this era? Is it Christian?
Yeah, it is Christian, but there's a bunch of people with 4. So Christian has 4, Jeff has 5, and Edge has 7. Would you like to know how many TLC matches Edge has won?
Oh, let me guess. You said he has 7?
Yeah.
So let's see. I know he's won. I'm pretty sure they won the one at SummerSlam. TLC won. They won the one at WrestleMania. I've seen this match. So they won They won TLC 2. I don't know about TLC 3 or 4. I know he's beaten The Undertaker in a TLC match. I know he lost to John Cena. I know he's beaten Ric Flair in a random ass fucking TLC match. So I'm gonna guess that he's won 4.
He's won 5, so you were really close.
Okay. I like how I broke all that down for no reason.
Yeah. Guess how many Jeff Hardy has won?
None.
He's appeared in 5 and won 0.
I was about to say I've never seen Jeff win a TLC match, so I'm just gonna say none.
So apparently Asuka is undefeated in the TLC match, so you don't want to see Asuka in a TLC match,
How many
I guess.
TLC matches has she been in?
2.
Oh, really? And she's won both?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Good for all.
Charlotte has been in 2 and lost 2. Same for Becky Lynch.
Ha. So you do want to see Charlotte or Becky in a TLC match? Not
Yes.
Asuka though. Don't accept that.
Wait a second. Now I'm curious real quick. CM Punk. Oh, CM Punk is 3 for 3 in the TLC. Same for Seth Rollins. Holy shit.
Damn, what the fuck? Why are these guys?
And Matt Hardy is 0 and 3.
Well, yeah. Him and Jeff are on the team.
Devon Dudley is 0 and 3. Bubba Ray is 0 and 4.
Yeah, they were like, Jeff, this is your specialty. And it's like, no, this is actually the guy that, you know who I beat for the world title before you cashed in on me? It was his fucking specialty, not mine.
John Cena is 1 and 2 in TLC matches. Interesting.
Wait, he's 1 and 2. He lost to Randy Orton. He beat Edge. I don't know the other one he was in.
Wasn't wasn't there that match where he accidentally stepped? Oh no, it was the Big Show accidentally stepped through a table. Sheamus, didn't he lose to Sheamus in a WWE title match, or was that just a tables match?
It was a tables match, and he did lose
Oh,
to
okay.
Sheamus. John Cena's
I knew he lost.
John Cena's a fucking loser, dude.
Yeah, what a piece of shit.
I'm just kidding.
But anyways,
I love you, John. I love you, even though I can't see you.
So anything you have to add about Iyo Sky winning Miss? She's now Miss Women's Money in the Bank or whatever.
I am glad that she won. I love that she won.
I do too.
I am ready for her to be a champion and like a main eventer for the women.
Unless it's just her character, but like, fuck, they put her on the mic the other day, or the last time I heard her talk. It's not like she did not know any fucking English,
Dude,
which, more power to her.
I watched a random promo. It was between her and Asuka, and they were arguing in Japanese. I was so confused, but I was intrigued. And yeah.
I mean, you don't have to speak English to be champ. It doesn't matter. It's just like, I don't know what the fuck you're saying, so I hope I can find somebody that can translate it for me.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, exactly. Like, if she can't speak, like, good enough English, just get her a manager. Fuck, if she can show it in the ring.
Put Paul Heyman on her.
Yeah, dude, make Paul Heyman leaves Roman and goes to Iyo Sky. That would be awesome.
That would be top tier, honestly.
Yeah, Iyo was my pick, though. I'm glad she won. I think it was the right choice.
Yeah, obviously I picked wrong. I picked Becky, so whatever. Then we move on to the World Heavyweight Championship, and it was Seth freaking Rollins versus Finn Balor. Finn Balor, amazing. Seth Rollins, amazing. Match, amazing.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, it wasn't nothing like crazy. It was good and entertaining.
The Damien Priest finish kind
I don't like the fact that
I don't like the finish, but
yeah, I don't like the fact that. I mean, maybe that's going to build for Finn dropping out of Judgment Day. So whatever. But
yeah, I hope it's going somewhere. I don't have any reason not to trust Triple H right now. Like, these PLEs have all been good since he took over. So
yep. I mean, I don't watch Raw on SmackDown, but like, I can watch the PLEs and get everything from like the internet and stuff, and I'm like, okay, I know what's going on. I know.
They show like little promo like clips before the matches too, to like get you up to date too. So like, just watching the PLEs is enough. Like, you'll know enough information before the match.
Yeah, but I'm glad Seth Rollins is still champ.
Me too.
I
would have been mad if Finn won, but I'm yeah.
Oh man, 7 years since he's been Universal Champion.
Yeah, and that's what since he's been any world champion. First Universal
champion
ever, by the way.
Yeah. And did you know the distance between Scream 3 and Scream 4 was 11 years?
Yes.
Yes. So.
What did that have to do with anything?
I don't know. I remember that used to be our joke. 11 years! Long ass time ago. But I just thought of that when I said 7 years.
There's also... Did you know that the time between Scream 4 and Scream 5 is also 11 years?
Oh, really? How much time between Scream 5 and Scream 6?
1 year.
Oh. Well, that's less interesting.
It is less.
But
no, it's not less interesting. You want to know why? Because the time between Scream 1 and Scream 2 is also 1 year. Do you see this pattern that is forming?
Oh, yeah.
See, so
what
Scream
about
3? Scream 3 is 3 years after Scream 2. Therefore, if they're sticking with this pattern, Scream 7 is going to be 3 years after Scream 6. So 3 years after this year. So Scream 7 coming to you 2026. You got it here first.
Oh. You heard it here first. Interesting.
Then they have to wait another 11 years for Scream 8.
Yeah, if it's even like popular by that time.
Oh, that would be fine because if it ends with Screen 7 and then it's no longer popular, waiting 11 years will be no problem.
The one thing I didn't like was Finn Balor said to Seth Rollins, the guy you beat, he's dead or whatever. Have you seen Finn Balor's promo that he cut on Rollins?
No.
On like see if you can go find that later or something and watch it because it's really good. But he says like the guy Finn beat is like dead or something like that. And so I'm hoping he's not saying the demon's dead because I love the fucking demon. It's so cool.
The guy that you're saying, the guy that Finn said that the guy that Seth beat is dead.
Yes.
That the guy that Seth beat at Money in the Bank, or the guy that
No. It's at SummerSlam.
But Finn beat Seth at SummerSlam.
Or maybe he didn't say the guy he beat. It was something about the guy that you faced once before, something like that. It was some. Oh yeah, that's right. Finn did.
Just like how Seth injured him, even though Finn won the fucking
match.
match.
And dude, it was so good because it shows like he says like, you know, I did everything. I laid it all out there that night, and he says I have to relinquish my Universal title, and he says, whose music do I hear hit? Who do I see walk out? And it's you. And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, laughing in his face and stuff. And I'm like, ooh, this has been a long time coming here.
Yeah.
I like this.
Surprised it took him this long to get there, honestly. Like, that.
No joke.
Finn's just now, like, getting back to this point. I mean, I know
I know
that Finn had a match, like, during Roman's whole stretch, like, towards the beginning of it. But I don't think he ever, like, full-on feuded with Roman or anything. Like, he hasn't been that involved.
By the way,
picture.
Since Finn's been on the main roster, I don't think the Demon has won a match. So
that's stupid. What the fuck is the point of it then?
I have no idea. I'll make sure that that's the case, but I don't think the Demon has won a match.
That's strange.
I think Roman beat him clean. He was the Demon when he faced Roman. Because that was during when Roman was in his like God mode or something like that.
I know, wasn't he the Demon when he faced Edge at Mania? And Edge fucking...
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
What's with Edge like?
So...
I don't know. Where the fuck is Edge?
He's just chilling somewhere, man.
Every time he kind of disappears, I'm like, did he retire again? Or,
No, he'd make a big old like
a spill, big old spill.
Yeah. Okay, apparently he's had 14 Demon matches.
Damn. On the main roster, like not in NXT.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I guess that. Wasn't
he
the Demon when he faced Seth and he won?
Yes, you're right. He beat Bobby Lashley apparently in seconds.
As the Demon. That was the Intercontinental title match, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, the page just crashed, so I have no idea.
Oh, well,
he faced Baron Corbin, he faced Bray Wyatt.
He had to beat...
So,
I don't know if he beat Bray Wyatt, but he had to beat fucking Baron Corbin, surely.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Then again, when you tell people, hey, Kurt Angle's last match ever was against Baron Corbin, who do you think won? If they don't say Baron Corbin, they're wrong.
Hey, the last guy to pin Roman Reigns clean before Jey Uso? Baron Corbin.
Yeah, that's true. Was it clean?
I think,
or is it just the last guy to pin him?
I think it was the last guy to pin him. You know, Roman has literally, like, you can count on, like, 2 hands, I think, how many times Roman has lost clean in his career.
Yeah.
That's insane. That is so dumb. Like, John Cena was Superman, and that man lost clean more than Reigns has.
Yeah, and, like,
You could literally hit John Cena with your finisher 1,000 million times. He would still get up, do the 5 moves of doom, and win the match. But Roman, it's like, oh, you've hit your finisher 75 billion times, but the only way you can get more than a 2 count is if somebody hits him in the head with a chair or hits him in the back.
Roman is quite literally Hulk Hogan 2.0. You thought John Cena was, but no.
No, it's Roman. Which I don't have a problem with it, but it's just a little insane that he doesn't lose clean ever.
John Cena was Ric Flair 2.0. Roman is Hulk Hogan 2.0.
Well, I get it. So when somebody does beat him clean, it's this massive spectacle. But if him and Seth Rollins faced off, Seth probably wouldn't beat him clean. So it's just okay, what was the point of them even having a match? Roman lost, and Seth gained nothing from this because he didn't even beat him clean.
I don't think Roman's ever beat Seth in his career still. Because the one match
really?
Yeah, the one match they had during this whole Tribal Chief run was Royal Rumble of last year before Seth and Cody, and Seth won by DQ.
Huh.
So I don't think Roman has ever beat Seth.
And then Roman went into Money in the Bank.
Seth still hasn't beat Cody. So there's a whole thing here.
Oh, I like that. That's kind of cool. So, yeah, Roman went into Money in the Bank WWE champion. Seth beat Roman to become WWE champion, and then Dean cashed in and beat Seth.
Yeah, Seth beat Roman.
Okay.
Dean beat Seth.
Okay, that's what it was. I couldn't remember. It was something like that, though.
Yeah, because it's Seth came back. Because this was after Roman told, the drug incident, right? Or was this just before it? It was around that time, though. So, Roman wasn't, on the best of terms with the company anyway. But they had the belt on him for, I don't even think he had it for a month. He won it. This was after he won Sheamus. No, he beat Triple H for it at Mania. So he had it since Mania. Yeah. But, yeah, Seth came back from injury. Title he never lost. Beat him. Then Dean cashed in. Now Seth lost that title.
Yep.
And then Dean won it for a good while.
It was kind of boring and stale though.
AJ beat him though. And once AJ was champ, oh shit. SmackDown was the shit. SmackDown's kind of been the show ever since then. Ever since AJ Styles became WWE champion, SmackDown became the A show. And
I'm sad that AJ Styles and what is his group called?
I don't know. The OC.
Yeah, the OC. They're not more prominent. They should get a good feud with somebody. Turn them all heel, make them feud with the LWO or something. I don't give a fuck.
AJ is the only one they fucking care about. I don't know why. Just utilize them all. Especially if it's what AJ wants to be doing right now. Fuck, just make room for him.
And I think he said after his WWE contract expires, after this one, he's done. He's retiring.
Damn, do we know when it's up?
No idea. I have zero idea. And he may have gone back on that. I don't know, but
it might be Mania.
I have no idea.
I
don't know. Do you have anything?
I don't know. Because there was the whole CM Punk thing. His contract, that was a real life thing about his contract expiring around Money in the Bank.
And they put the title on him anyways.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I assume that most contracts probably end at Mania, but that's just how I see it.
Do you have anything else to say about Rollins and Balor?
No. I wouldn't have been mad either way. I'm cool with Seth winning. I don't want him to have a super short run with the world title, so I'm glad he won. But I do want to see Finn have a actual world title run.
No joke, yeah.
See, that's another thing. I could see the Judgment Day breaking up because Finn wins the title, then Damien Priest cashes in on him, or some shit like that. And it's it's another Well, it just seems Triple H kind of likes playing with this, giving you something and then immediately taking you away, because that's kind of what he did with the LA Knight thing. he gave you that fucking shot where you thought he was gonna win, and then he's like, just kidding.
And the thing LA Knight needs to work on right now is he's not bad in the ring, but he's like not the best either. I was watching a few of his matches, like from just like highlights and stuff, and I'm like, damn, LA Knight, you really botched that one, didn't you?
Yeah, I don't.
But you know,
if he gets better in the ring, though, like I think he's 100% like capable of being a world champ. Like he's got the promo skills, without a doubt.
Mm-hmm. They could easily try to turn him like heel almost and just make him a sniveling little heel. He would still be over.
He used to be a heel, right?
He might as well still be a heel. I don't fucking know.
I saw a clip. It was from like January. I think this was before the Rumble. Oh, this was at Raw.
Oh, the Raw 30?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Undertaker.
American Badass comes out. Yeah.
That's what I
saw.
It
was before his match with Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
I keep chewing on this little rubber thing, and I'm going to swallow it if I don't fuck with it.
I don't know. I wasn't like... I'm more into it now than I was even then. So I know more about the storylines and shit, but I had no idea what was going on then, so I just kind of assumed that Bray Wyatt was the face, because that's who the Undertaker was helping, and usually legends don't help the heel.
Yeah, unless they're like a legendary heel.
Yeah, like Roddy Piper back in the day.
Yeah.
But
no, I've said this. I think I said this to you. I wouldn't mind if Seth flip-flops the title, like how Punk and Jeff did. Like, if a guy holds it for a month and then he loses it, and that guy holds it for like a month and then he loses it, and then that guy holds it for like 2 months and then he loses it.
Yeah.
And they do that. See, a lot of people don't like that, but fuck.
Like what Randy
and Cena
did this for like half of 2010.
Yeah, and fuck. You ask a PG era kid. You ask a PG era kid, what was one of your favorite rivalries of all time? And they'll be like, in their top 5 will be John Cena and Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Because they always had good matches.
Sure, even if you asked either of us that, we'd probably both say that. I mean, I feel like I kind of feel like I have to.
We're PG era kids.
Yeah. Because yeah. Did you start watching before they went into the PG era? Because I think we both started before they started back into Ruthless Aggression era, and then like it transitioned into PG. Because I started watching in like 06.
No, I was after you, so I was like 08.
Okay, so you were like, as soon as the PG era started, you were fucking there.
Like, what year was 25, WrestleMania 25?
09.
Oh.
Oh.
It was 08, 09. That area.
Okay.
That's all I know.
08.
It was on and off.
08 was the Royal Rumble that John Cena returned, and it was fucking epic.
Yeah, no, I didn't see that. So it was probably more towards WrestleMania 24, after WrestleMania 24, and then after WrestleMania 25, I was always watching Raw and SmackDown. I was fucking watching my NCIS before Monday Night Raw came on.
Yeah. I watched it here and there in like 05 and 06, but I think 07 is probably where I like really started to get into it. Because it was around this time that The Undertaker got injured by Mark Henry in 07, like after Edge cashed in on him.
Yeah.
And like Undertaker was sending these cryptic messages to Mark Henry about his return, and I think those were an instrumental factor into making me a fucking Undertaker fan, because it was just some of the most crazy shit I've ever seen. I'm like, this is fucking
he was sending these messages.
Yeah. Who is this Undertaker guy? I fucking love him.
One of the messages I remember very vividly, it was, "It's going to get their ass kicked." And then another one was, "Somebody's going to get their waist licked." And I don't think that's what that says, but that's what I fucking think it says.
I don't think
he was just singing Mark Henry's theme song to him.
I don't think those are the lyrics to the song. Hey, Mark Henry's theme song is great. I love it.
Also, one of the best heel turns of all time.
Oh yeah.
The Hall of Fame when he started that shit.
I'm glad he got a run as world champ. He deserved it.
Yep. Sexual chocolate. But yeah, I guess now we're on to the Usos, Jimmy and Jey versus the Bloodline, Roman and Solo.
Hey, okay, so this kind of
Heyman.
This kind of funnily ties into the Bloodline thing too, but it's also still on this tangent we were just on about that time period. I don't understand why in like 07 Umaga wasn't on fucking SmackDown, dude. Like, why did they have the Great Khali as the world champion when they could have had someone like Umaga? Like, Umaga would have been a fucking awesome world heavyweight champion.
Isn't that Solo Sikoa's dad?
Is it?
By the way, Solo and the Usos are not actually brothers.
No, because Rikishi is the Usos' dad. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Is Umaga Solo's dad?
I think, wait, what the fuck? Maybe they are brothers.
Umaga and Solo? Or no, Solo and... Never mind, you mean Solo and, Usos.
Yeah, because it came up, Rikishi. But that might be... Umaga had 4 children.
Damn.
What the fuck are your kids' names, Umaga?
No,
did you know he was in TNA?
Umaga?
Yeah.
No, I did not.
Yeah.
I saw him, like... I never knew Umaga was in the WWE, but of course, like, there's plenty of fucking wrestlers that are in the WWE before they, like, become whatever gimmick character they finally land on. Like, Kane was in there for a while before he became Kane. But Umaga was this guy named Jamal before he became Umaga, apparently. Yeah, I watched the Royal Rumble match from 2003, like, not long ago, and he was in that. And I'm like, that's fucking Umaga, dude. What the fuck?
See, I cannot find out if that's actually his son or not. I thought Umaga was.
This says Umaga
Solo's son.
No, it says Umaga is Solo's uncle.
Really? So he is. I could have swore they were cousins. I thought Jimmy and Jey were cousins to Solo.
Okay, so
Yep,
this thing I see is just a snippet from some article. Umaga, on the other hand, is Sikoa's uncle. Although the late wrestler is not Sikoa's father, he is quite an important figure to the current WWE star. Solo even opened up to the New York Post about not wanting to use the Samoan Spike at first when Triple H and Paul Heyman pitched the idea.
Huh. I didn't know they were actually brothers. I thought they were just like, fuck it, let's just say they're brothers.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I didn't know Solo was their brother either.
They say it, but I didn't think they were actually brothers. I thought they were just kayfabe brothers. Oh, yeah, did you know Yokozuna was part of this family?
No, I did not.
Yeah, he's not actually Japanese, by the way. Or if he is Japanese, he's like Samoan or whatever, more so, but... Yeah, they gave him the sumo wrestler thing. But yeah,
this family.
Yokozuna is part of the... Yokozuna is related to Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Keep that in mind. If you don't know who Yokozuna is, look him up. So, we have...
Former WWE champion Yokozuna beat Bret Hart, the main event of WrestleMania. Yokozuna. Just kidding. Not really the main event, because the main event is Hulk Hogan, brother.
Hulk Hogan, brother.
Versus Yokozuna. An improv. That's still so stupid.
Yokozuna, I'm calling you out, brother. I want a chance at the World Wrestling Federation World Heavyweight Championship, brother. You beat the Hitman Bret Hart, but can you beat the Hulkster? And let me tell you something, Yokozuna. When the Hulk Hogan and the all of WrestleMania 9 show up here at wherever the fuck we are and run wild on you, can you stop the Hulkster at the leg drop of doom?
I think I'm dying.
Hey, you're at Caesar's Palace, by the way.
Oh, Caesar's Palace. We're fuck?
Where else would WrestleMania 9 be held?
Oh yeah,
This was
where
WrestleMania
else?
9, right? Not 10 that this happened? I think that's right.
Yes, it was 9.
Okay.
I think so.
I hope so. Anyway, any
Yes,
any,
9 would be yeah.
Anyway, on to one of the best storylines that the WWE has probably ever done. The Bloodline. The Bloodline Civil War. Held at Money in the Bank 2023 on July, was it 2nd? July 1st, 2023.
Yes. So everybody kind of knows the Bloodline story, but I guess a quick synopsis. So Roman Reigns comes back from leukemia, and he's just like, "Fuck the Fiend. I'm gonna. You're only a." Or no, it was Braun Strowman, I think.
No.
Anyways, he's like,
he returned after the Fiend beat Braun Strowman at SummerSlam, and that's when Roman Reigns came back. So the newly crowned Universal Champion, the Fiend, and Braun Strowman, the former Universal Champion, were both his targets.
Yeah.
Yeah. I rewatched a lot of stuff from the storyline recently, so that's like fresh in my brain.
And he cut a promo on Braun Strowman that said, "You're only a monster when I'm here."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, I don't know what that means."
I don't either, but it sounds threatening.
It did sound threatening, so I was like, whatever. Yeah, so he comes back and he Superman punches the Fiend, and then he goes on
he beats him up with the chair. Steel chair.
Yeah.
Beats them both the fuck up with the steel chair. Then the Fiend and Braun Strowman have a rematch at Payback for the Universal Championship. And Payback was a week after SummerSlam. I don't know why. This was COVID times. So maybe they were just doing a bunch of pay-per-views, just random as fuck. But yeah, literally back-to-back weeks. SummerSlam was the week before this. And
Roman just aligned himself that Friday with Paul Heyman, turning heel for the first time since 2014.
And he, for some reason, had like a contract, I guess, since he never lost the Universal title. Like he had it, and he lost it due to injury. He had a contract that he could, like, it was basically a Money in the Bank fucking contract. It was just a contract he could use at any time to get a championship shot. And he cashed in after the Fiend and Braun Strowman destroyed the ring. He just cashes in to, like, make it a triple threat match. And
yeah, he pulls a Seth Rollins, basically.
Yeah. And, like, 5 minutes later, Roman Reigns, new Universal Champion. And to date, still your Universal Champion in the same reign is Roman Reigns. But now he's not just alone. He's not just with Paul Heyman. But yeah.
So Reigns. So Jimmy, I think, got suspended during this time of the DUI. So they're like, what do we fucking do with Jey? Well, let's throw him against fucking Roman. So Jey and Roman started a rivalry that began at Clash of Champions, and Roman beat Jey by a TKO, and he viciously beat down Jey and Jimmy, or Jey and Jimmy threw in the towel or whatever. Maybe Jimmy didn't get suspended. One of the Usos got suspended during this time, during the beginning of this rivalry for a DUI or something like that. I'm
going to assume it's Jimmy.
But anyways,
Jey was the one that had the Hell in a Cell match with Roman. The I Quit Hell in a Cell match.
Yeah. And so Jimmy threw in the towel for Jey or whatever. This is where we get main event Jey Uso. And No. At Clash of Champions, it was just a regular old match. Then he granted Jey a rematch at Hell in a Cell, where that was the I Quit match, and Jimmy made Jey say he quit or Roman attacked. I don't know. He was just being a fucking dick.
Yeah,
He's beating up both dudes. So.
Roman attacked Jimmy. He had him in the what's his fucking submission move called? Guillotine. He had him in the guillotine. And
bad
that's
submission, by the way.
Yeah, that's when Jey said I quit because he had. I don't know if they were playing it off like Jimmy was injured, so that's why it was more like.
I have no idea.
More emotional heavy or whatever. I don't know, but yeah, that's what got him to say I quit.
So then we go and he faces Drew McIntyre, Kevin Owens, and he beats them, and then he beats The Fiend and Daniel Bryan and Edge and all these guys, and Cesaro and Rey Mysterio and Braun Strowman and the Demon. He beats all these guys, and he goes on this historic. The last time Roman Reigns was pinned was sometime in 2019, and the last guy to pin him, like we said earlier, was Baron Corbin. And he became the longest running Universal Champion on 1,040 plus days. He's recognized as the 5th longest championship reign in the promotion's history since 1988. So Roman Reigns is nobody to trifle with. He is the big bad. He is the man. And him and Solo and Jimmy and Jey.
He is the man. I think Becky Lynch might disagree with that.
I think Becky Lynch could take Roman Reigns.
I do too.
Exactly. But they have a really good match, honestly. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Yeah, especially once
it was.
Oh, what about the little promo before this match with Kevin and Sammy?
That was whatever. I didn't really care.
I don't know why the cheers for Sammy got so fucking loud. I'm like, he didn't even say anything like that profound.
Yeah.
Like he just said, "Yeah, I'm ready to see Roman get what's coming to him," and then like the entire fucking arena exploded.
Just fucking start singing Sammy's song. Which, I mean, it's whatever. I don't care. But to just skip around and whatnot and just summarize it fairly quick. It looked like multiple times that the Usos were done. But main event Jey Uso, man, he was kicking out of everything. And then the super kick to Roman and is that the 1D that they did? Or was that just like their old tag team finisher that they did? I think that was their old, the splash from the top rope or whatever.
Yeah.
I think that was their old tag team finisher when they were like the fucking face paint Usos or whatever. And he beat Roman. He pinned him 1, 2, 3 clean. He did give him a low blow, but that's apparently Roman did the same shit to Jey. Like, who the fuck cares? I've been seeing people saying that should be stricken from the record, but shut the fuck up.
It's not a clean win. Okay, how many fucking title defenses does have Roman win?
Yeah. Also, it's easy to have like 1,000+ day reign as champion when you only wrestle in a month like 4 times. Like he was Brock Lesnar basically. He just kind of showed up. And Paul Heyman talked for him. He maybe cut a promo, and he more than likely did not wrestle on Friday night.
Yeah.
It was very rare for him. Now, towards the end of his...
Now, he showed up more often than Brock, but yeah, wrestled just about as often.
Well, now it's to the point where he doesn't even show up as much.
Yeah,
but used to...
It's like a bi-weekly thing with him now.
Yeah, he would show up, and he wouldn't really wrestle. Now it's to a point where it's like, Roman doesn't wrestle on free TV. You know, he doesn't do that shit. And it's like, I get it now, but like then, fuck, dude. Roman should be fucking, out there at least like once every other fucking Friday night doing some shit. Fuck. But yeah, so Jey beats him, and it's the first time he's been pinned. And
I mean, I could have got why he wasn't during this whole Tribal Chief thing because like he's just gonna win. Whoever he fucking wrestles, he's just gonna win. So why stall? Else's momentum?
Why? Yeah. But at the same time, when you have a guy like Roman who's that fucking high up on a pedestal, do you stall somebody else's momentum if Roman beats him, or is it just kind of like,
yeah,
oh, hey, you fucking took Roman to the limit there. Congrats.
I mean, yeah, it would help, like, if he did defend the title more fucking often, though. At the very least.
But it really does sound like we're hating on Roman right now, but I think we're both massive fucking Roman Reigns fans. I fucking love Roman.
Oh,
I hated him.
Most
I was one of them people.
Fucking incredible. Like the promo with him and just this entire Bloodline storyline, fucking like Oscar worthy shit.
It is so fucking good. He has found himself in this tribal chief character. And the thing is people are like, oh, it's stale, it's boring. Okay,
no, I am so glad that this is the Roman we get for this, like, 1,000-day reign. Like, if we had gotten...
Yes.
If this was 2015
The big
Roman,
dog. If this was the big dog Roman, fuck that. Get the fuck out of here. I'd boo him out of the fucking... I was one of them people that when Roman Reigns won the Royal Rumble and The Rock came out, I was like... This is so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Really? Why the fuck are you pushing him so hard? Quit.
Yeah, he doesn't need
so
it.
Annoying.
He didn't need it.
No, it's
there. He was already fucking there.
Yeah, they like propelled him to the top for no fucking reason. And like John Cena said, he took the US title as a demotion. And he did. That was his whole character. He was just like, oh, fuck the US title. I want to get back to the main event. It's like, you got just fucking make that title worth something right now. But it's not necessarily Roman's fault. It's the writing's fault. That was Vince McMahon fucking sticking his hand in the cookie jar and nobody telling him no there.
It's like if they don't want a minor title on Roman, don't fucking put it on him. It's like not every superstar needs to have like a lot of title reigns. Like the Undertaker, Undertaker only held like major titles. Really, he randomly held some tag titles, and he randomly held like the hardcore title. But he never held like the Intercontinental title. He never held the fucking US title. He never held the European title.
Did he really not hold the European Championship?
I don't think so. I think it was just like the major titles, the tag titles, and the hardcore title is all he won.
I knew he held the hardcore. Because that was like, fuck, that was like the 24/7 championship. Everybody fucking held that motherfucker.
Yeah.
But, like, we got enough. We got Roman Reigns like 3 to 4 times a night during that time. You remember that shit? We'd see him at the beginning of the show. We'd see him in a backstage segment. We'd see him fucking pop out because he was, the goody two-shoes. He fucking helped everybody. And then we'd see him in a match. And it was just like... so fucking tired of seeing this guy. But it wasn't like I said, it wasn't really Roman's fault. Like, now he probably could have done better with the character maybe, but like overall it was more so Vince just kind of fucking nobody telling him no. But now in the same time, Vince did give us Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. So I can't say shit about that because he did give us that.
Yeah, he was the one. He was the one in control when this all started. So
yeah, and I'm glad Triple H just carried it on for as long as he has because he easily could have been like, all right, you're fucking done, Roman.
Done with this. Could have had Cody win at Mania, and this whole thing could already be over. But
just real quick, I was very curious. So Undertaker has held the WWE title 4 times.
Yep.
The World Heavyweight Championship 3 times.
Yep.
Hardcore Championship 1 time.
Yep.
He's held the tag title 6 times. Once with Stone Cold, 2 with The Big Show, 1 with The Rock, and 2 with Kane. And he's won the WCW.
He won it twice with The Big Show? I didn't fucking know that.
Yeah. And he won the WCW tag team titles.
Stone Cold win the tag titles? I don't remember this either.
Dude, they probably fucking won that shit and lost it in the same night.
Probably. They did that a lot with big superstars. Like, yeah, let's just put them on 2 big guys.
Well,
2 big names.
Him and Kane won the WCW tag team championship, so it may have been during that invasion angle that him and Stone Cold won it.
Maybe.
Yeah, they like fucking won it off of some WCW guys. Maybe they won it or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Dude.
And then the only other significant thing Undertaker has is he won the Royal Rumble in 2007.
Oh yeah.
Unless you want to hear all the Slammy awards he's won.
Yeah, going 21-0 before losing at WrestleMania, no big deal. So.
No, that's just a bullshit statistic. I think he lost a couple times, honestly.
He did.
He won best.
He did after the first 21. Yeah, he lost literally a couple times, twice.
He won Best Tattoo Slammy Award in 1997.
Nice. Is that when he got the Sarah tattoo?
I don't fucking know.
He's got a lot of tattoos, man. That could have been any of them.
So apparently Taker has won Match of the Year 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times.
Were they all WrestleMania matches?
WrestleMania 25 against Shawn Michaels, WrestleMania 26 against Shawn Michaels, Triple H in a Hell in a Cell match at WrestleMania 20. What would that be? 27.
Hell in a Cell match was 28.
Him and Brock had that Hell in a Cell match.
That one Match of the Year?
Apparently in 2015.
What the fuck?
And then in 2020, him and AJ Styles won one for the Boneyard match.
Oh wow, that one match. Yeah. There were no fans all year that year, so.
Yeah. Rivalry of the Year, he won that with Brock Lesnar in 2015. So, good on him, I guess.
He's just too good.
Yep.
No, my favorite moment of the Bloodline Civil War match, though, was definitely the double kick out by the Usos.
Fucking. Oh. And all this match did for me was make me want a Jimmy, like me and you were talking about. Fucking, I would feel bad splitting up the Usos, but like fucking put a title on Jimmy and put a title on Jey, like a world title on Jey and a mid card title on Jimmy. Yeah. And they don't have to hold it long, but put it on them. Let them fucking cook with it. I don't know. And another thing this did is I've never been like against Solo. I've always thought Solo was like, I see him and I see Umaga, and so I automatically love Solo because I hated Umaga when I was a younger kid because he was always feuding with my man Jeff Hardy, and
he's just hitting him with Samoan
Jeff Hardy
like
fucking
every week, man. Like what the fuck? That's my man.
Him and Jeff, fuck, dude, him and Jeff had probably one of the best rivalries that year, honestly.
Yeah, this is what I said earlier. Like one of the best.
Yeah, I know. That's what you.
Yeah, one of the best rivalries just ever for the Intercontinental title. Jeff versus.
But like, you think about it, that probably shouldn't have worked because Umaga's he was like a, kind of a slow, not necessarily slow. He was quick, but he was like more of a ground.
Yeah, he's quick for his size. Like.
He was like a ground guy, and Jeff Hardy was like, I'm gonna fucking fly off the top rope kind of guy. But fuck, the man, remember the fucking swanton off of the truck, the Extreme Rules match, where they fucking, or the Falls Count Anywhere, that's what it was.
Yeah.
And, they fucking, Jeff like slid down the fucking rails of the stairs, beating the shit out of Umaga and stuff. It was just, they were so good.
This was between like Jeff Hardy's main event pushes. Like, he had the main event push at the, end of 07, beginning of 08. And then, he got suspended because drugs before WrestleMania 24. And then when he came back, him and Umaga feuded for the Intercontinental title. We got this shit. And it was fucking...
But, I seen this match, and it made me think Solo. I'm like, man.
I think they also... Didn't Umaga and Jeff also feud in 07 for the Intercontinental title, though? Because
they feuded multiple times for it. I think Jeff was the person who beat him. Umaga only held it twice. I think Jeff was the person who beat him both times, wasn't he?
I think Santino beat him once.
Oh yeah, Santino beat him that first time. That's right.
Yeah, Jeff.
Because he came up from the fucking crowd.
Second time.
Yeah. But yeah, they probably got a couple of different feuds. I don't know. It was one of them, fuck, who do we put the Intercontinental Championship, or who do we put the Intercontinental Champ up against? It's like, well, who is it? Fucking Jeff. Fuck, throw Umaga in there. They'll have a good match. They'd be like, and then it was vice versa. It's like, it's Umaga. It's like, fuck, throw Jeff over there. He ain't got nothing to do right now. Yeah. But I see Solo, though, and I'm like, fuck, I want to see Solo on a solo run. Like, I want to see Solo versus like Gunther or something like that. That would be fucking good. Or like put Solo versus Theory, and you could kind of turn Theory face, maybe. No, I think Theory works better as a heel. Maybe you could turn Solo like anti-hero, kind of, maybe. I don't know. But it's just the whole bloodline is good.
What is an anti-hero? Like the Undertaker? I like how I keep mentioning.
Yeah, I mean, like
it keeps coming back to the Undertaker.
I know. Well, it's like he's not necessarily like a good guy, but he's really not a heel either.
Okay, I kind of feel like Brock is supposed to be a heel right now, but that's kind of how I see Brock. Like I don't see him as a full-on heel. He's just
it's like when Brock's music hits, everybody's like, "Yeah." Wait a second, let's see who he's about to attack. Oh, okay, he's attacking that guy. Woo! Let's go, Brock!
Yeah, but since it's Cody right now, I'm sure they're getting the response they want with the... Yeah, I'm sure they're booing Brock.
People are just also... I don't know why. I don't let the internet bother me too much, but people are fucking saying Cody isn't over. I'm like...
He isn't?
Like, do you hear the woes? Like, shut up.
He's not over? You're joking.
And then I've seen people say that Cody is his gimmick is stale, and I'm like, the man comes out there in like a $400 suit, cuts an amazingly passionate promo where his face turns red because he doesn't take a breath, and you're gonna tell me that's stale? Like I go out of my ways to watch his promos on YouTube. Now, I'm sorry that you don't fucking like it, you Mr. fucking wrestling mark piece of shit.
Yeah,
but
Cody Rhodes is like America's poster boy. You shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like, fuck off. Cody's great. I loved him when he was dashing Cody Rhodes. I thought that shit was so annoying, and I hated it so much. And then he wore the mask.
I remember you being that.
And then he wore the mask, and I was like, this is so fucking stupid.
The paper bag thing, like you put paper bags over everyone he like beats face.
But I loved it because he'd walk out there with a mirror, and like he had like a cracked mirror or something, and he would show it to people in the audience, and he'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry." He was just a douchebag, and it was so fucking awesome, and I loved that. I was like, yeah, this guy's a fucking asshole, and I love every second of it. By the way, Cody Rhodes is the only person that has beat himself for the tag team championships.
Cody Rhodes.
So,
yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yep, because he betrayed Hardcore Holly.
He did the partner switch.
Yeah.
Ted DiBiase Jr. made his debut.
Yeah, and Cody's just like, fuck you, Hardcore Holly. So, Hardcore Holly and Cody Rhodes lost to Cody Rhodes and Ted DiBiase Jr.
Yeah. I randomly thought about his finisher the other day for some reason. Just like Dream Street, like how it starts off as like the $1 Million Man sleeper hold, and then he just like turns it into a slam.
Yeah.
That's a pretty cool finisher.
Yeah. You know he's like in trouble right now, Ted DiBiase Jr. for like tax things and stuff.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. It's a big deal. So just know that every time you talk about him, you're probably gonna go to jail.
Let's not talk about him then.
Oh, okay. Would you like to continue talking about Roman Reigns then?
Yeah. I'm glad he got pinned.
Yeah, I am too. I'm glad it was Jey. I'm glad that Jey pinned him in the way he did. And, yeah. Yeah,
I'm glad that, like, Solo didn't eat the pin just so, like, Roman still hasn't gotten pinned. So, like,
yes!
Yeah, the whole...
I like that.
Yeah, the whole Roman not getting pinned thing, it's, like, it's done its time. It was fucking time for someone to pin him. And it's cool that it was Jey.
It was cool that it was Jey.
I didn't know the whole thing before it happened about him being the first person to ever pin Roman on the main roster, but apparently he was. And here we are again, 10 years later.
Yeah, and Theodore DiBiase Jr., better known as Ted DiBiase Jr., during his 6-year stint in WWE, has been charged with misappropriating millions of federal dollars meant to support families in need in Mississippi. Ooh,
I guess
$77 million. So he took away from needy families.
I guess
you could say
talking about him.
I guess you could say everybody's got a prize. I can't do the fucking laugh. Money. Yeah. Man, I should have a fucking soundboard with $1 Million Man's laugh queued up at all times. Because that laugh, I can't fucking do it. I don't know how to do it.
I'm trying to find it. I love that theme song.
But you know what you love even more?
When the Hulkamaniacs run wild, brother, because, you know, when Hulk Hogan gets federal money, he doesn't... Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's got a prize.
Everybody's got a prize.
You remember when he just bought the WWE Championship? Like from Andre?
Yeah, off of Andre. Yeah.
Like, the most genius way of ever winning the title right there.
I'm going to send Omos out there to win the world title and give him like $30 for it. Like, fucking go beat Seth or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Man, why couldn't they remember that when the Great Khali was world champion? Somebody could have just bought it off of him, man.
Fucking Undertaker walks out there and be like, I'll give you a pack of smokes and $30 to give me that. He's like, yeah, fucking, alright, whatever.
Undertaker was injured at the time, so that would have been a bit difficult.
They just vacated. Undertaker buys it, then vacates it. That would have been better than the Great Khali having it.
It's like, hey, Undertaker, remember that world title that Edge won off of you because we had to take it off of you because you were injured? Well, now Edge is injured, so we had to take it off of him because he's injured. But now it's on the Great Khali, and the Undertaker's like, what the fuck?
He just like shows up on a fucking motorcycle, and he's just like, give you $40 and a pack of smokes, and Khali just stands it over, and Undertaker's like, he just tears up, and he's like, I'm sorry, everybody, I can't be a fighting champion. I'm gonna have to vacate the title, and he just sits it down and walks out. You just see the general manager backstage, like, what the fuck is happening?
This is the third time this year this damn title has been vacated.
Fucking Teddy Long comes out, and he's like, all right, player, we're going to have a fucking match to determine the new World Heavyweight Championship. And the winner of that match will go one-on-one with The Undertaker. And it's like, no, Teddy, he's injured. Oh. Well, whenever he gets back, then we'll go one-on-one with The Undertaker. So it's like, the match has been set. SummerSlam. It's some random fucking person, we don't know who, versus The Undertaker.
It's just like... We've spiraled way too fucking far again. How Mr. Kennedy lost the briefcase to Edge is so fucked up, though. Looking back, like, he lost it because they thought he was gonna be, like, he was seriously injured, gonna be out of action for a while.
Yes.
He was like, it wasn't even anything serious. Like, that sucks.
Well, like, the doctors thought it was and shit, and so he's like, alright, fuck, here we go, you know, well, take it off me. And so they took it off, and then he, like, got a second opinion, and they're like, oh shit, dude, that's like dry jam. Like, oh fuck, we wiped that shit off, you're good. He's like, ah, fuck! Son of a bitch!
Why is people speaking in their theme songs just good, you know? Mr. Kennedy theme song, great. $1 Million Man theme song, great.
Yeah, and Roman Reigns' theme song goes,
Hey, I'm Roman Reigns, and I'm the fucking tribal chief, bro!
and I'm like, holy shit, he said the thing, holy shit.
You know who does have a great theme song?
Oh, if you play The Undertaker, I'm gonna punch you. Oh, yeah, baby, that's American Badass Undertaker, though. Okay.
That was Eric Bischoff.
Oh, I thought it was American Badass Undertaker.
No, that was, I'm back and better than ever. Got a knack for making things.
I thought that was American. I didn't even hear it at first. Well, I mean, I heard it clear as day, but I honestly legit thought it was fucking American Badass Undertakers.
No, I do love that theme song though. Dead
Man Walking. Dude, my throat hurts so bad from doing the Hulk Hogan.
But you know what's not gonna stop me from doing the Hulk Hogan is doing the Hulk Hogan, brother.
Man Walking. You
done it now. I don't know how many of these theme songs I've played, but hopefully I played them all short enough that nothing happened. I think I have.
YouTube's coming for you.
No, please.
Anyways, well, I guess we wrap up Money in the Bank.
Yeah, that was it for Money in the Bank.
It's what I don't know. You want to grade it? You want to grade it on a?
Oh, I thought the show was great.
Scale of 1 to 10 or A to F?
Yeah, what? Sure. You want to do both or just one?
Nah, we'll just do one. Pick whichever. We'll just change it every single time. That way, our rating system means absolutely dog shit.
Okay, we can just do A to F, I guess. I'm giving this thing an A. I loved it. I thought it was great.
I'm giving it a B+ to be a little different.
Yeah, I'm sticking with an A. Strong A. Not
the only reason I give it
not quite an A+, but A. Pretty top tier.
I just think the Gunther versus Matt Riddle match was just kind of, and it wasn't either of their faults.
Drew McIntyre came back though. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah, but then the women's tag team title match was also just kind of
John Cena was there.
That's why it's a B+.
My hero.
My hero.
No, I'm just kidding.
That was R-Truth's hero too when he was a kid.
Oh, it's Jimmy's hero. Little Jimmy.
No, it's R-Truth's hero. That's what R-Truth said.
Oh.
He says he's been the biggest John Cena fan ever since he was a kid. I just want anybody to know R-Truth is like fucking 50-something years old. That man is the funniest man on the face of the earth.
He is.
Ron Killings is so fucking funny.
I remember when they were doing the 24/7 title thing, and I texted you this, but I thought it was so fucking hilarious. I was watching the 2021 Women's Royal Rumble match. Alicia Fox comes out, enters the match. R-Truth, his music fucking hits. He runs out to the ring with the 24/7 title. And a mob of people are fucking chasing him. This is in the middle of the Women's Royal Rumble match. Alicia Fox pins him while she's still in the fucking match. She hasn't even been eliminated yet. And she becomes the new 24/7 champion.
That was the best fucking... Like, the 24/7 title was so fucking stupid. But it was such a great comedy. Like, oh my god. You know, R-Truth is a 54-time 24/7 champion.
R-Truth is for the 24/7 title what fucking Crash Holly was for the hardcore title.
Yeah, and it's so fucking funny, though.
Do you remember that shit on Best of SmackDown? With Crash Holly?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
One of the funniest things I think R-Truth did was he comes out and he confronts Brock Lesnar, and he says, "You might be a very big man, but you'll go flying over that top rope." Paul Heyman! And fucking Brock loses his shit. He is like he's laughing so hard. And then I'm not in the Royal Rumble match. What? Brock Lesnar's in the Royal Rumble match. Well, your current I-95, Southwest, East, Northeast 24/7 champion has declared himself from the Royal Rumble match. Oh, it was so fucking... He's so fucking good.
Yeah, and he's like, I don't want to go to Suplex Falls.
Yeah. It's Suplex City. Oh, man. But, yeah, that's... R-Truth is a national fucking treasure. But yeah, that was the Royal Rumble. It was a really good... If you've watched wrestling before, but you're just like, man, that shit's kind of stupid now. But you did enjoy like the kind of the storytelling and stuff like that. I would recommend going and watching the Royal Rumble and just. Oh, wait! Money in the Bank. Holy
I didn't
shit.
know if you were doing a bit or not.
No, I forgot what we were talking about. I was looking at a Royal Rumble thing, and I was like, oh, wait.
I was like, you said it the first time. I was like, should I correct him? I was like, nah.
No, you need to go watch the very first
like,
Royal Rumble
we just
ever
talked about
made, and then
R-Truth,
eat
so I didn't know what you were doing, bro. I thought you were doing like an R-Truth bit. I thought you were
No. Yeah, I think that's also possible because I was talking about him throwing Paul Heyman over the top rope. But yeah, Money in the Bank was. It was one of the best B tier show. Well, now Money in the Bank's an A tier show.
Yeah.
Ooh, here's a prediction.
Yeah. What's up?
Who do you think Damien Priest will cash in on, and when do you think he'll cash in?
Whoa.
Now you can put the championship on whoever you want. It's who you think he'll cash in on.
I think it's gonna be on Seth or Finn. I don't know which. I don't know if they're gonna like do the flip flop thing with Seth and Finn. I don't know how long they plan on keeping Finn up here in the title picture. But
So when do you think he'll do it?
I don't know, man. I don't know how long Seth's reign is gonna be.
I guess.
I don't know if they'll wait this long, but I'm just gonna say like because I can't think of any like December pay-per-view, like anything between Survivor Series and Royal Rumble, so I'll just say Royal Rumble. But
My guess
do
is
they want him as champ that close to WrestleMania, though? Do they want Priest as champ that close to WrestleMania?
my
I
guess
can see it
will
happening
be.
at SummerSlam, dude.
Yeah, that's a very good guess. My guess will be Backlash after WrestleMania on
Bad Bunny?
on Bad Bunny, the new World Heavyweight Champion. I don't know why. I just feel like they're gonna have Priest hold on to it. He's gonna edge this. He's gonna ultimate opportunist this. He's not gonna cash in on the grandest stage. He's not gonna cash in on like the big pay-per-view. It'll be on that like small B tier pay-per-view that he'll cash in, I think. And it'll be a Backlash on the World Heavyweight Champion, and I think it'll be on. I'm going to say Finn.
Okay.
That's my guess. So Finn at Backlash will be World Heavyweight Champion, and Priest will cash in on him. Regardless, I think Priest is cashing on the world.
Since you're saying that, if he does hold it that long, I could totally see, like, Seth winning this chapter of things between, like, Finn and him, and Seth holding the title all the way until Mania, and Finn wins the Royal Rumble or some shit like that. But I kind of feel like Cody's probably going to win the Rumble again because he's going to face Roman at Mania again. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, they really fucked up. I don't know how they're going to put Cody on SmackDown to face Roman.
Yeah, he kind of has to win the Rumble, huh?
Yeah, or he has to fucking challenge Roman, and Roman has to accept it. Or he has to, like, get traded or something.
Yeah, or they could, like, have an Elimination Chamber match, like, for the number one contender for the Universal Championship, and Cody gets into that or whatever.
Yeah, I could see him doing that. That's not a bad idea. It's like the winner of that goes to SmackDown, and then they can have the winner of the... I don't fucking know. I don't know. We're not booking that shit, so we ain't gotta worry about it. If we fucking did that shit, it wouldn't make no goddamn sense. We just fucking Cody Rhodes show up on SmackDown and be like, yo, what's up? I'm here now, bitches.
He doesn't have to go to SmackDown before the match. Like, he could still be on Raw when he goes in. Like, because if he wins the title, he's on SmackDown. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, but then Raw loses Cody.
That's true, but, like, oh well.
Yeah, like I said, we ain't gotta worry about that shit.
I'm pretty sure the draft
okay.
right after Mania, so, like, just fucking draft Cody to SmackDown. Like,
Or draft him to Raw and draft the World Heavyweight Championship to SmackDown.
Yeah.
Or keep Cody on Raw. That's what I meant. Okay, now Iyo Sky. Who do you think she will cash in on and when?
I'm going to say she's going to cash in on Asuka. And...
Agree?
See, the thing is, I don't think it's going to be like SummerSlam. I feel like SummerSlam, there's going to be a triple threat match for the Asuka's title, and it's going to be Asuka, Charlotte, and Bianca. And I feel like Iyo maybe her and Bayley will like have a match or something. Like Damage Control isn't going to last that much longer. I feel like Iyo is about to, because I think there's still a heel group, but I think I'm sure
Io's too over as a face though.
Iyo is about to turn face. But, see, would that be a good way to just turn her heel, though, if she cashed in on Asuka? Or, I kind of feel like Iyo is someone you can, like, do the more traditional thing with and, like, have her announce that she's cashing it in and just have her go over clean. But I think it'll be after SummerSlam. Her and Bayley are going to feud for a minute. I'm going to say Survivor Series.
Ooh, that's a good one. I do think it'll be at SummerSlam.
Really?
I think they're gonna greatest heist at SummerSlam, but with the women's championship, and she's gonna go cash in on either in the middle of the women's championship match with Asuka, or
I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a triple threat.
Charlotte may win. I could see them fucking throwing the belt on Charlotte just to have her lose it again, because she could easily have a good match with Iyo. And then
Charlotte's
they could
always the one to fucking get cashed in on too. Well,
it's because they know if they do that, they can be like, "Oh wow, Charlotte Flair is a 16-time world champion now," and it's like, yeah, y'all just kept fucking sticking titles on her and then having her losing them almost immediately.
Yeah,
like you look at Ric Flair, Ric Flair's total time holding world heavyweight championships isn't that high. And I'm sure Charlotte's is the exact same way.
Kind of makes the reigns less impressive.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know why they John Cena. He held the World Heavyweight Championship or the WWE title for almost a year, didn't he?
Yeah, there's a time where his first reign was almost a year, and then his second reign was over a year.
Yeah.
And it was supposed to be, I don't know how long that second reign was supposed to go, but the only reason it ended was injury. I don't know if they were already planning on Orton taking it off of Cena or not, but
I can't find how long Flair's held titles, but yeah.
Yeah, I know Cena's longest reign was 380 days.
380?
Yeah. So, just over a year.
Oh, this is a website that says Ric Flair is actually a 21-time world champ, not a 16-time world champ. WWE does not recognize it. I'm like, oh, well, guess what? I don't care, because I don't recognize it either.
Exactly.
Fuck AEW. Fuck everything else. If it isn't WWE, it's not good. Take that, AEW, Mark. No. Why would we care about it? We don't care. We have zero care. Things we hate around here, things that aren't WWE. What else do we not like?
If Iyo does cash in at SummerSlam, I would expect it to be on whoever wins the match, because I'd be surprised if they don't do the triple threat with Asuka, Bianca, and Charlotte.
Yeah, there was a thing on SmackDown where Asuka and Charlotte were facing off, and Bianca was front row or something like that. And she's like, I got my ticket. And it's like, nobody cares that you have a ticket. You're so goofy. But I love Bianca. I see a lot of people hating on Bianca.
I don't know what all led to that exactly, but I know that match was for the title, and I'm going to assume that she was flaunting a ticket or whatever because she wasn't supposed to, be in the arena, but she can be there as a fan.
Oh, yeah. Who else did that bullshit?
John Cena.
A lot of people have done it.
I was gonna say John Cena, but it wasn't the same thing. It was the year he challenged The Undertaker, and he kind of just showed up as a fan because he wasn't sure if The Undertaker was going to be there or not, even though we all knew.
Yeah.
Didn't know.
You remember that backstage segment where Cena and Edge were catching up, and like Christian's there, and they're like reminiscing and stuff, and Edge is like, "Hey, remember that time I beat you for the World Heavyweight Championship?" And John's like, or he's like, "Remember that time I beat you?"
Okay, yeah. Tell that story about Christian.
We're back, brother.
Christian did something funny. John Cena was like, "Remember that time I beat you for the WWE Championship?" And then Edge was like, "Remember that time?" Edge was like, "I beat you for the WWE Championship." And then Christian's like, "Hey, remember that time you speared John Cena's dad and put him in the hospital?" John Cena and Edge both just slowly look at Christian, and they're like, "This motherfucker." He's just like, "What was that?" Yeah, sorry guys, I gotta go. And just walks off. He's so goofy. But yeah. So you have Iyo Sky cashing in at a random
Survivor
Series. Yeah. I have her cashing in at SummerSlam, so
you really think
we'll see who's right.
Like, you think Asuka's reign is going to be that short? I hope it's not that I don't want it to be that short. I like Asuka.
Dude, from fucking WrestleMania to SummerSlam, that's a good reign.
No, she didn't win at Mania. She won at Night of Champions, which was last month. Or, well, no, it was May. It was the end of May. May 29th.
Oh. I didn't watch Night of Champions.
You watched WrestleMania, dog. She didn't win.
For some reason, thought she did.
I wish she did.
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe I wanted her to win.
Asuka has not won a match at WrestleMania.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You already went over this. Fuck.
She better fucking soon. Dude, Asuka can just keep the title until she retires. I don't care.
What you gonna do, brother, when Asuka and her WrestleMania losing streak run wild on you?
Hey, I'm just saying, if you let all these women loose, I don't think anyone's gonna do shit against Asuka with her kicks. Like, if she kicks you, you're fucking done.
Yeah. I think Iyo has good kicks.
Oh, definitely. They both got the most lethal fucking kicks.
Now I see you like male wrestlers that act dead, and you like female wrestlers that can throw kicks. I see your pattern now.
I like Rhea.
I've seen Rhea throw a kick or two in my time.
Oh, okay. So it adds up. So it adds up.
It all adds up. I've seen Rhea use her leg to take down an opponent.
How does this relate to undead people?
You only like males that are undead.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. So you like Kane.
No, I don't. He's not undead.
Oh.
He's just like a demon.
Demon, undead. It's all the same.
Is it?
I don't fucking know. Why are we still talking? Let's fucking end this shit. We'll just keep going on and on about random stuff. This is worse than when we do movies. This is so fucking uncoordinated.
Hey, we went in the order of the match card. We did fine. We did good. This only went for
I'm glad there wasn't fucking 10 matches.
Dude, this only went for like 2.5 hours. Calm down.
Oh, okay. Well, that was our summary of Money in the Bank 2023. What did you think of Money in the Bank 2023?
Hey, it was fun.
Not you. Not you. I don't give a fuck what you think.
Oh.
Talking about your listeners.
I was doing the outro.
Oh, okay. Continue.
I don't know if I should.
No, I'll allow it.
I'm gonna try to remember what I was saying. Anyway, as he was saying, those were our thoughts of Money in the Bank. Until next time, he's threw me off already, so this is all his fault.
Yep,
But
we won't do another one until Money in the Bank 2024. We'll be back for that one and that one only, baby. Let's fucking go.
We'll be back.
See you in a year's time if Hulk Hogan makes his return, brother.
We'll be back soon talking about something. Who knows what? Look at the name of the show. We don't even fucking know.
Yeah, it might start off as Money in the Bank and it might fucking transition into Barbie. It may transition into us just reminiscing about the good old days of The Undertaker.
The Undertaker.
We could just start talking about your hate for Philadelphia and why you hate Philadelphia so much.
Are you looking in a mirror as you say this?
No, you went on a rant about Philadelphia earlier, and I could not believe it.
I don't think I did.
It was one of us, and it was not me. I'll say that.
Well, jury will tell. Oh yeah, this is available other places, by the way. It's going to be on...
Holy shit.
If you're watching this on YouTube, it's on Spotify. It's on Apple Podcasts. It's hopefully wherever you get your podcasts. Just check. That's so random. If you're watching on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed the video that's not edited. But, enjoy the conversation in
I use Spotify. That's actually very convenient.
Hey.
I'll listen to your rant on Philadelphia and how you hate them.
Okay.
You went on a rant like Bo Burnham did. Or not Bo Burnham, Bill Burr. Fuck.
Bill Burr is the greatest comedian to ever live.
Have you heard his rant? I think it was at Philadelphia where he went off on the crowd.
No, I have not.
Oh, he fucking goes off on them for like 10 minutes. I think it's Philadelphia. I could be wrong, but I don't care enough to look.
Maybe we'll talk about the movie Philadelphia starring Tom Hanks next time. Who knows?
There's a movie called Philadelphia starring Tom Hanks.
Yes, it's from the year 1993.
Oh, is it any good?
I don't know. I have not seen it.
Oh, I was about to say, should I watch it? Yes, by the way, it is Philadelphia. It's called Bill Burr, Philadelphia, and seen it. So, you're not the only one that hates Philadelphia.
I don't hate Philadelphia. And Philadelphia, the movie starring Tom Hanks, is from the year 1993. So, I was correct there. And that's how we're ending this thing. Money in the Bank.
We'll be back talking about Philadelphia.
Yeah, well, that's not where Money in the Bank came from. It was from London, where a future WrestleMania may be. But WrestleMania 40 will be in Philadelphia. So, we'll see you in Philadelphia.